Wake up. It's over. Hello. I don't know what this is. Hello, how are you all doing? Welcome, welcome. I've rested up. I might go stretch actually. Ugh. How are you all doing? Keep twitching. Yes, $1 million, chat. We raised $1 million. Alright, I have like phlegm. Hold on. Ew, gross. What's up? Sorry about that. I shouldn't have started the stream like that. Are you sure you're rested? Take care. Yeah, no, I wanted to come stream, basically. I did nothing yesterday. Yesterday I did nothing. Well, by nothing, I played TFT all day. I think I played 8 hours of like TFT. I did, and I cleaned up. I had to clean up all the stuff and whatnot. So yeah. How are my legs? My legs still hurt. But they hurt every day. Every day they hurted. Do I have sunburn? Yeah, I do. On various different places. Oh my watch, I gotta turn from only on. That's right. Because we had to keep it on only on for one of the apps, which I'll tell you guys about. Basically, today, what I thought we would do is just go over everything. Just kind of do a little recap of the Cyclethon. Talk about all the behind-the-scenes stuff, all the prep that went into it from my end, while I try to figure out how to turn off always on my phone. Display. There it is. Always. Change. Always on screen. There we go. Turn that off. Nice. Yapathon. Yeah, basically just continuing the Yapathon. Alright, thank you for the 20. That's very kind. Appreciate it. Obviously, we're going to play Final Fantasy 14 online. We have to do that now. I promised I would do that. Who knew? Who knew? The key to raising $1 million is promising Final Fantasy fans you'll play it. I got to arrange it with Pete and Mouse. We're going to play it. So we'll do that. We'll do it with Pete and Mouse. We got to arrange it soon. The key to raising money is bribing Final Fantasy fans. Truly the richest community out there. You thought I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. It just seems like not my type of game. But hey, we'll check it out. We'll check it out. But yeah, no, I mean, obviously it was a crazy Cyclethon. Very different from the other two we've done. I think this one had a different feel to it. I think 2 weeks definitely helped with that. I think the extra days, you know, the Cyclethon 1 was 7 days, Cyclethon 2 was 9, this one was 14. I think that 2 week period was enough for everyone to get really invested in it. And then now everyone's really sad that it's over. I mean, it's great. Like, I'm glad that, like, this one, from my perspective, was like, now 1 month. Okay, that's maybe a little much. From my perspective, everyone's reactions have been very different from the previous Cyclethons. Although they're all very different. I feel like they all had different feels to them in general as well. But this one was like really, people really missed this one. When I went in my offline chat yesterday, when I booted up my PC. Also, it was weird looking at my PC screens. I sat down yesterday and I booted up my PC, and I was like, oh, this is how like my parents must feel whenever they start the laptop up. So that, yeah, just very, very it was very weird looking at my PC after not looking at a PC for 2 weeks. Yeah, I mean, it was so nice to have every night. Yeah, it was nice to be outside for every day for 2 weeks. Like I said, like before we did the Cyclethon, it's the thing I look forward to most. At least this year, I was really looking forward to it. So yeah, basically this stream, I just thought we'd go over it all. I'm sure you guys, I got so many questions about like planning and stuff. Like how do you do a Cyclethon? How do you do all that kind of stuff? We can go over the days, all the highlights. I didn't plan for the stream to be too long. Maybe like 2-3 hours. Maybe 3. It'll probably end up being 3, knowing me how much I yap. Tubathon. And obviously, I think Chris really wants to do the Tubathon. I noticed as the cycle went on, Chris really wanted the Tubathon. And towards the end, I was like, oh, Chris is very serious about this. Chris really wants the Tubathon. So that's probably going to happen. Chris has already thought out how it's going to work. He's already like thought about how we're going to shoot it, how we're gonna get a hot tub. Like, he's already planned it all. So he's very serious about this tubathon. So this is probably happening. Soaking for hope, as Chris says. Yeah. So obviously, like, right off the bat, I don't know I didn't know that. I didn't plan this out. I didn't structure it at all. Oh, mods, by the way, I'll tell you now before I forget. I exported all my Google Maps data, except for the last day, because it goes to my house. But I have all the other days. Oh shit, Austin. 1416 East. Connor, please make sure Pete gets level 20 Coco Curry. $5,500 should be enough for him. Congrats on the 1 mil. I exported all my Google Maps data. So, the day 1 to day 13, I can give you all the data. I don't know what that you can do, if you can do anything cool with that. I have no idea. I don't know. Let me turn text-to-speech on as well. It's off for some reason. Let me turn it on. I could see Chris being a planner Lamau of... Chris is like, if Chris wants to plan something, he's very good at planning it. But if Chris doesn't want to plan something, he doesn't. And the main difference, I think, with the planning this time was that I did a lot of the initial stuff. Ian helped a lot with the routes. But a lot of the planning this time, I was like, Chris, you're a busy man. You're doing like 1 month of non-stop north and all this other stuff. Let me just do it. Let me go like balls deep in it. Let me go with my overlays. Let me turn on. I just want to turn on the another thing. Okay. The settings. Tip alert. Text-to-speech settings. Enable text-to-speech. Wait, it's on. Oh, it's because my thing was super low. Hold on, if I replay it, does it play? Why doesn't it play it? It doesn't play the message. Oh. No, huh, weird. I have no idea why it's not working. It's so strange. I'll just, yeah, alright, cool. Sorry, Austin. Did I sleep okay? Not really. The first day, I kept having nightmares that I was live. Both nights I've had nightmares. Not nightmares, but like stressful dreams, because I thought I was streaming. I am live now. Maybe this is a part of the dream. But like, last night, I kept having this dream that I was live at my house and I forgot to turn the camera off. Like, I don't even know. And then also that I'd promised to do a bunch of stuff. Like this week. And I thought I'd overlapped, like, what I said I was going to do with friends. So I was stressing about that and I woke up and I was like, oh, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. But I need a vacation. I'm going to take like a week or a week and a half. I don't know. Like next month, I'm going to take a week off. Like I'm going to go to Wales. So I'm going to probably just take a week off. That'll be fun. I'm gonna do that in like a month, I think. You definitely earned it. Yeah, it's because my parents, they wanted to come to Japan this year, but it didn't end. Well, they right before Cyclethon, and then I kind of asked them. I was like, hey, I kind of got a lot of things to worry about. I'll just come see you guys. Because I wanted to go Wales anyway. But yeah, I mean, Cyclethon 3, it's crazy. I mean, I will admit there was like one part of me that really wanted to raise $1 million, but I didn't think it was like gonna happen, you know, because every day I would see the donation amounts coming in, right? So I was like, okay, I know that like on average we raised around $50,000 every day, which is amazing. And I thought, well, okay, the last day people always donate a lot. Like how I didn't expect it to be 300 something thousand. People went crazy. I just didn't expect it. I knew it was going to happen. I didn't. My honest goal for this Cyclethon was 750. I thought that was what we should be getting, but I always knew that halfway through Cyclethons in the past, there'd be like a dip, like viewership would dip. And I kind of expected that to happen. But we did get like a little bit of a dip halfway through, which is normal because it's a long event, and the halfway point normally is not so interesting for a lot of people. But it was, yeah, the donations kept coming in, and right at the end, people just really came out in force. And the viewership this year was definitely higher. Wait, let me show you the graphs. I can show you the average viewerships each day, chat. Let me show you. So I gained 55,000 followers during this cyclethon. Oh no, this is, wait, let me put April. I gotta put the right starting date. Start date, April 1st and April 14th. Okay. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I mean, you know, we'll go over that. We'll go over the rough basics of this cyclethon, and then we'll go into the planning. We'll get into the nitty gritty. Okay, so I'll just save that screenshot, and I'll show you guys on the screen right now. I'll just put it on screen for you guys. Can't wait for the Final Fantasy 14th. Oh my god. You guys already thinking about that? There you are. Alright, here's the viewership. Alright. This is average viewers. So not the peak of each day. But you can see day one, we had like an average of 27, which is crazy. Because I think if my memory serves me correct, it was around 20 to 22. So like, and the reason why I'm talking about this, because, you know, I'm a streamer. People normally feel like an event was bigger, and I, you know, happy to tell people that, hey, yeah, look, more people were more interested this year in it. Chat, that's how big we are. That's how big you are, chat. And then you can see the Pewd spike on day 5. But we also were on the front page of Twitch in certain regions on day 5 as well. Because Twitch asked me, they were like, before we did this, they asked me, hey, is there any days that you think would be interesting? Because we can only put you on live, we can only put you on the front page like three times. And I was like, okay, well, the start, the end, and probably when Felix joins, people are gonna be really excited about.
This isn't a dream, Connor.
Oh, it's working.
You promised Iron Mouse to play games this week. You also promised more cinnamon rolls.
Okay.
You can't escape the tax even in your dreams. You can't escape it if you move.
Okay.
The tax is coming. You must pay. You must pay. Wake up. Wake up.
Okay, thank you. So the lowest average view count was day 12. Which makes sense, because I felt like day 12, I was a bad day for me as well. That was the day I was really struggling. But as you can see, generally, what ends up happening in the cyclethons is every single day people get less interested. Well, not less interested, but they don't feel as necessary to watch. And then the last day everyone comes back because everyone wants to see it end. But even that being so, obviously Mouse is streaming, Pete's streaming too. So because, you know, a lot of people, the first week, I'm streaming it and Pete isn't there. And then next week Pete is streaming. So some of the views are obviously going over there. But like the total views are really, really high. So people are really, really interested in it. So basically like, from every single metric, basically is what I'm trying to say, is that Cyclethon 3 was bigger and more watched, and people liked it. It seemed, I feel like, more than any other Cyclethon that we'd done at any point. I graphed the total raised over the 2 weeks. The jump in day 4 is massive. Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Send it my way. But a bunch of people have made some amazing graphs that will go over the stream as well. And there's been so much amazing artwork. Yeah, it's been, I mean, it's just, the community, like, support has just been crazy. Like, genuinely, like, I'm, like, blown away. This is crazy.
Look who's here. It is Alazanu Gabe return with glory. Hope the Dune reference grows on you.
Okay.
Do you
what do you mean?
like
That's all we said.
Data will kind of affect how you plan the next event? Maybe different length, or different promoting strats?
Yeah. I mean, we can get into that, but one thing that I think right after I finished this, my first thought was, how the fuck do I ever top this? like I can't sacrifice like 2 months of my life cycling, you know what I mean? Like how the hell do you top that? I think as a streamer, that's an eternal problem that we face, is that when you have something that does really well, Twitter post for stream. Oh, no, that's fine. I guess okay, fine, I'll do a Twitter post. All right. Is my phone finally defogged yet? It has, but I gotta replace my phone. It's broken as well. I'm gonna get the Samsung or something. I don't know. Coffee. My coffee's gone. Okay, Twitter post. Here you go, Twitter. Sorry, chat. Mods are, you know the mods. 1 month. I don't think chat. Okay, honestly, let's say I ask Gaunt again to cycle with me. If you were Gaunt, would you say yes again? No. Yeah, right? I would be... Listen, you'd have to do something special to get me to come along.
Did you know that the critically acclaimed MMORPG final, wait, you have to play it now? Congrats on an amazing Cyclethon.
Thank you. Yeah. I don't think if I missed 5k in bits, did I really? I don't think I did. Maybe I did. Either way, thank you.
I'm from the future.
Okay.
I'm here to tell you that you will host the Steel Ball Run instead
that would be so high.
2025.
Dude, could you imagine we did the Steel Ball Run? That'd be actually so pumped. I'd be so pumped. I need to learn how to ride a horse first, though. Can horses even run anymore? I've never seen a horse run on the road. I've seen a horse, like, walk. I've never seen a horse run on the road. Yes. You've seen... I've seen horses on the road, and they're always walking. There's no one's ever galloping around looking like oh, they're on a crusade. Also, the question, can horses run? That's not what I meant to ask. I just never see horses run on the road. Pavement might not be too hot. I genuinely, chat, if there was a way I could legitimately do Steel Ball Run, I would do it. That sounds it would be a month-long JoJo reference. That I just feel like that would be so fun. And the idea of just riding a horse for a month. I would do it. I would do it. I would do it. Alright. Anyway. Let's not get carried away here. Let's not get carried away. Alright? So, yeah, so, basically, Cyclethon 3, I knew I wanted to cycle. I didn't know what I wanted to cycle. I just knew that I wanted to do it better than Cyclethon 2. Cyclethon 2, in many ways, was like hoping that lightning would strike twice, and then not really, like, just kind of wishing it would. I feel like I kind of misunderstood what made Cyclethon 1 so good, and then I immediately went into planning Cyclethon 2, because I was really excited. Cyclethon 1 was so amazing, and it really came out of nowhere. And Cyclethon 2 was really successful, and I think that people really enjoyed it. And by every metric, in terms of like
I think
viewership,
2 weeks was a perfect length. Do you think you'll try it in other countries?
Maybe,
you reach 1M from UFF14 incentive and a good cause.
Oh man.
Keep it small. We will always be here for you and the IDF.
Thank you. We had another text
First
speech
off,
came in.
Grant needs to get outside more often. Second, it's for a good cause. Third, Mans is spending his days watching Bargain Binny Sakai. You are providing him with a service by asking him to do a month-long cycling trip. Save him from his degen ways.
Okay. 14 days is a good length. So, I really wanted to... Oh, we have a question about Subathon. Tubathon, will you and Chris be wearing Speedos? No, we won't. Basically, so Cyclethon 2 was much bigger. I'll mute the text-to-speech and I'll read them out as they come in, just so that we can keep a good pace. There was actually a few things that I wanted to do, that I've wanted to do for a while. So another one that I've really wanted to do for a very long time is that I've really wanted to do a kayaking stream. I don't know why. I've always really loved kayaking, and I really want to do a kayak stream because I think it'd be so cool. I promise I just need to actually plan out a route that has signal. I just think it'd be fun. And I tried to convince Chris to do it too, and he was like, "Oh, I don't know about that. I think water scares. I think water was like, I don't know about that one." But I really want to do it. I really want to do a kayaking stream. I got to do arm day, chat. I got to do arm day. So Cyclethon 1 was like this kind of weird thing that kind of came out of nowhere. We didn't really market Cyclethon 1 much. because we didn't really know what was going to happen. And the reason why Cyclethon 1 came to be in 2022 of like September is that like 2 months before Chris wanted to get in shape for chess boxing. And I, for some reason, I really wanted to cycle after I got really inspired by Rob, seeing what Rob was doing. Rob did an amazing cyclethon for like a month, and it was crazy, and I thought it was really cool. And I really wanted to do it, but for charity, because I thought that it would be a lot more, I thought for me and our viewers, it would be more involved if it was for charity and that we had a cause to do it, right? Rob's the goat, man. Rob, and then Rob helped me out so much, and Rob has continued to help me out so much. Rob is really like just an amazing dude and an amazing creator, and no one does it like Rob. And so after seeing Rob stream and hearing that Chris wanted to get fit, I was like, okay, let's do a cyclethon. And I didn't really like tell people I was doing it. I remember that I kind of mentioned it like a week before because I was really worried that that it was just not going to work and that signal was going to be shit. Because we were in Hokkaido and I just didn't really know what it was going to be like. And so we ended up going live, and like 20,000 people showed up, which was a lot more than my average, obviously, and still is more than my average. And I was like, what the fuck? And yeah, we were all just so pumped. It was just, back then, it was just me, Ian, Paul, Chris, and then Pete obviously joined halfway through. And it was so much fun. And Hokkaido was amazing to cycle because it was just beautiful countryside for like 7 days. It was literally like the perfect stream, and the signal was fantastic. It was a really, really fun cyclethon. And then after the success of that one, we were like, all right, let's do it again. And so we did it like 6 months later, which I think was too soon. But I was so pumped. I had so much fun with Cyclethon 1 that I was like, let's do it again, because everyone was so happy with how it turned out. And then one crucial mistake that I did in planning Cyclethon 2, which is my fault, is that I thought we could do a little more distance every day. So I think on Cyclethon 1, we were doing like 80 to 90 every day. And I think on Cyclethon 2, it was like 100 on average kilometers, which I think is like 60 miles. I think so. Yeah, 62 miles. And some days like 100, 110. Future Past, think of the 10. But even Cyclethon 1 had like 120 kilometer day, which is pretty brutal. Chris was not happy. And then on top of that, the weather was awful on Cyclethon 2. It was just so bad. And I mean, you saw day 3? You saw day 3 of this Cyclethon. It's a really miserable experience. And the hardest part is just cold. Just getting cold. It's really hard to stay warm. And when you get really cold, everyone kind of gets sad. No one really wants to talk. You don't really have energy. I fell over a bunch. You know, and I think for Chris just to like survive, he just had to listen to Stalin's audiobooks. so it was really like not the ideal situation. And so this time we made a conscious effort, because I was worried. I was really worried on the second one that if we weren't constantly cycling, people wouldn't care. And that if people didn't see us struggling, it was like missing the whole point. But I was like, okay, let's go down. Let's go to 70 to 80. Let's go to 70 to 80 kilometers instead of doing 100. And then that way we can have a lot more time to relax during the days. We can go and do Legoland. We can chill out a bit. And I think it was just a much better idea to leave that time open to do optional stuff. I think even if we did it again, I would even take off like 5 kilometers just to really make sure we can do fun side stuff. Because I still think some days we were still doing a little too much and didn't have time to do fun stuff. And even though Legoland was one of the least viewed days, right, on paper, right, it's one of the days that everyone remembers the most and was the most fun. And I don't think going to Legoland takes away from what we're trying to do and like what we're trying to like achieve, right? And so I think allowing for side quests is really important. And then another big change, obviously, this year was guests. We had guests. And we knew that if it was going to be 2 weeks, we wanted to have people join us. Because I think just us two being alone for too long can get stale. As much as I think we banter a lot and we have a fun time, I think that adding guests is really important. Cyclethon was peak. Lego was peak. Okay, good. We got 2 donations. Hey man, a friend went to see the end of the Cyclethon from Chile and gave you guys some gifts. Did you guys get to try them? Yes, they gave me some potato chips that I ate yesterday. Well, not potato chips. They were like thin like crisps. I ate them yesterday. They're really good. Thank you. I remember because I was trying to figure out where they were from, and then I turned it around. There's a big Chile flag on it. And I also have a bunch of Filipino snacks that I'll try later. I haven't eaten them yet. Dara, when beer drinking episode with Rob on Trash Taste? That I want to do. Maybe soon. A quick apology for suggesting you use him to get out of the wind. The physical effort is obvious. The mental fortitude considered was legendary. I think it was also helpful that the guests, I felt, gave a good perspective of of how horrible it is for us. I think it really it showed people how fucking awful cycling every day is. When you see Felix, who is absolutely in shape, and then day 2 he's just having a hard time. he's just not having fun. Tiltify, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. And then, you know, Pete having a hard time. It's like, it doesn't matter how fit you are, your body just doesn't want to keep doing that. Like, it just doesn't want you to keep exercising that long. I think it's like, whatever. I mean, it really hurts, but we just keep doing it, you know? How do my legs feel? They're still stiff, but I'll be fine. I'll be fine. And obviously Pete had a great idea of giving the guests an e-bike next time if they want to turn it on. But e-bikes don't even last a full day. So I think it's fair. Like, if there's a hill, I don't think a guest should have to kill themselves for a hill. So I think it's fair that next time we'll definitely try and get an e-bike. And Felix, man, Felix was so good. And so was Gaunt. I mean, I felt bad for Gaunt because Felix's first day was just flat, beautiful weather, and it was so easy to talk. And Gaunt's was just like depression, keep cycling, get up a big hill. But yeah, anyway, so let's go back to the planning aspect. We'll get into all the days and we'll go into all the individual aspects of it. But like the planning aspect started like way back, I think even like the very start of the year, if not the year before, like right at the end of last year, where I just kind of asked everyone, I was like, is everyone down for Cyclethon 2? I think that we should do the biggest one we've done, and let's do it, let's just say 2 weeks. I think it'll take around 2 weeks to go from one end of Japan to the other end, Tokyo. And I originally, the whole idea I wanted is that I felt that Cyclethon 1 and 2, although the endings I think were fun, we gotta like, you know, we went to McDonald's tonight, I felt like we needed something big. So originally we were toying with a few ideas. Cyclethon 3. My brain's fried. I really wanted to have something at the end that was like a big celebration, because I thought, you know, we should do it. And so kind of went into planning it with that in mind. I didn't know what the end was going to be. For like a long time, we were like just thinking like, I don't know, Yoyogi Park. We'll just tell people to turn up. Then after a while, I was like, maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe just telling a ton of people to turn up at a place without like any like staff or coordination is not a great idea. But I asked the guys, I was like, is everyone down? Because like, I think one problem with Cyclethon 2 is that we were trying to squeeze it into like a very finite like room of dates. Like, and I was doing stuff up until the day of Cyclethon 2, and then I immediately left for Hawaii the day after. So it was really like a mess. So I asked everyone, I was like, okay, let's lock it in. Let's say April 1st. I should do 2 weeks. And then just leave like a day or two on the end if we need to move it. And everyone's like, okay, we're all going to lock it in. We hadn't figured anything out yet. We were just like, let's just lock these 2 weeks in. So we did that. And then about like a month later, I was like, all right, I'm going to start planning the route. And so I spoke to Ian as well. And, you know, Ian's role is so vast in the cyclethons. Without Ian, none of this works. Ian is the absolute like the backbone of a lot of the planning. So me and Ian both independently planned like what would like a route look like. So we both went to Google Maps and we both came to each other and we both said, all right, here's what we do. And we both almost had the exact same like route, except I think there was one or two differences. And I think we ended up going with Ian's suggested route, because I think it made a little bit more sense for what we wanted to do. And so once we had the route in mind, then it's like, okay, now we got to start thinking, how many people do we want? Oh, Rain rated me. Thank you so much, Rain. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I hope you had a good stream. And so once we'd done that, once we'd kind of had the route in mind, it's kind of hard because you want to start like booking things, but you like really need to make sure like everything is like in line, because you know, it's the way we do things over here is kind of a bit different from like the LA big production scene. It's kind of like we just kind of, there's like a bunch of us and we just kind of pray we're doing stuff and that everyone's gonna be useful. we you know, it's very like, all right, I think this will work, let's try it. Like, we're not like professionals by any means in some senses. We don't have like a giant crew. It's just kind of, we just kind of book everything and figure it out. I mean, Cyclethon 1 was just that. But like, you don't want to book the hotels until everyone's like locked in, and you don't want to book the cars until everything, like the hotels are booked, right? And then you're like, okay, but where are we starting? Where are we finishing? How are we going to return these cars? It's like all a nightmare logistically. But yeah, we managed to find the cars, book them. And one big change that we did this year from the other Cyclethons is that we had another support car. So we had 2 cars with us, which seems totally excessive. And when I pitched this to the guys, they were like, why? Why do we need 2 cars? I think that's just unnecessary. And I was like, no, trust me. Because I think it's a great idea. Because, you know, the worst part about the Cyclethon is not having like this annoying ass, like my legs being in pain 24/7. It's not that, you know, it rains some days. It's that after every single day in the previous Cyclethons, we have to go to the hotel, they would ask us for our Zaru card, we have to sit there for like 30 minutes filling in this paperwork, and it'd just be a whole mess. It's just so annoying, because you're like, I've just been streaming for 9 hours, my legs are in pain, and now I gotta sit here in a hotel lobby checking in, and like, every single day I have to do this, and I just want to relax. I just want to chill out. So the other car would always go ahead and like check us all into our rooms, would get everything, and take a lot of the stress off Ian and the van gang. So basically they would just go ahead and get the restaurants. If we needed lunch, they would go ahead and make sure that it was available so that we could just go there, so that on stream we're not just like sitting in a waiting room for 30 minutes, you know? It's basically like everything that we want to do, they go ahead and make sure it's available, and that so everything goes smoothly. And so every single night, me and Chris get like an additional 30 minutes to relax, which is so important, because I'd end stream maybe some days like 6:30, right? We wouldn't get to the hotel till 7. Maybe in the old Cyclethons it'd take like 30 minutes to check in, and then I go shower. It's 8 o'clock. I gotta eat, and then we'd eat, and now I gotta go to bed. But then I also gotta put everything on charge. I gotta, you know, post all the social stuff. It's like I never really got a chance to relax much. So now we would kind of change it to basically just give us extra time to relax, extra time to chill out, you know, and just kind of unwind, because that was really important to have. Roxy, thank you for the 30 months, appreciate it. How much it cost me in the end? I don't know. It's a lot. but you know, I think we you know, we had sponsors this time, so I think I definitely like made money from the Cyclethon, so don't worry about that. Unlike some of my other events last year, which I did not make money from. So, and one other thing we did this year is that I think in previous Cyclethons, because we just weren't making a lot of money from them, we would like share hotel rooms, and I was like, fuck it, everyone gets their own hotel room. Doesn't matter if there's like 4 beds in the room, everyone gets their own like personal space to chill out at the end of the day. And luckily most hotels in Japan are not too expensive. Like a business hotel only costs like $70 a night, so it's not too bad. But obviously when the team gets to like the size of 8 people, $70 for 8 people a night can add up, right? And it depends on the hotels. But anyway, so we had the other car, which was Nabby in the first half, and then Nabby had to go. So then it was some other geek staff, Kai and Eula. And so it all like kind of worked out nicely. And so having that change was so good, because every single day I got 30 minutes extra. I got extra time to myself. We got extra time to stream and talk, where we didn't have to worry about, are we gonna get lunch? Are we gonna be able to like fit in here? Like they would kind of arrange everything. And it all worked out amazingly in the end. I think if I did do it again, I would do the exact same thing. I think obviously there's a need to feel like, okay, are we being too excessive here? But I think when you're streaming, especially to a lot of people, anything that can save you and chat's time is worth money. Because I don't want chat to be like watching us sit down while we wait to get in a restaurant or something, right? Or stuff like that. It's like we just want everything to go fast to get it done. And so yeah, I think you should look up as if not a rainy day. I mean, we were looking at the weather and it was kind of scary because before we went, I think it was like scheduled rain for like a week. And then afterwards, it was fine. Luckily, it kind of went okay. It worked out. We only had one day of very, very bad rain, and unfortunately, that was Gantz Day. And so yeah, once we booked all the hotels, which is also a nightmare of a process because we have guests joining, we have staff joining and leaving, we don't know when Natsuki's joining, so you know, the hotel rooms, like, I don't know how many to book. How many rooms do I book? 7, 6, 8? So some days we would just add, we would have extra hotel rooms that we paid for and kind of went to waste. And then other days we were like missing one room. But luckily we always managed to get it working, and it always worked out. And everyone always got a room, which is really important. But every single day after stream, I would shower immediately, get all the sunscreen off, all the dirt, and I would just put everything on charge. Like, just so many things had to go on charge. And so every night I got into this like rhythm of like opening my suitcase, taking out the clean clothes, putting the dirty clothes over here, getting out every single device and putting it into this giant charging station. And some of the rooms wouldn't have enough plugs, which was so annoying. And like we would have like a backup of everything. And I'm kind of charging some of the stuff over there now. But like, I have to charge like all this stuff. All of this stuff I gotta charge, like every night. You know, I make sure it's all good to go. And there's other stuff too, but this is the most important stuff that I had to charge every night. And there's another Wi-Fi modem too. Why is this on? Oh, turn off. Charge you to turn off. I had this giant bag. I had a giant power strip, and I had this giant bag full of spares of everything in case it broke, because a lot of this stuff is so specialized you can't get it. Like, we have like a... So in the bag, right? Let me show you. This is what the streaming bag looks like. Kinda. The Wi-Fi modems plug in to this thing. It's kind of a mess, honestly, but it's all velcroed and it all works. Although these things are the ones that kept unplugging, because these USB things, there's no way to like secure them in, so they would constantly, while I'm cycling, they would just come undone. But basically, this thing takes all the internet. So we had five internet modems that go into this thing. And then a HDMI cable that would go in here into this camera, right? This is the chat camera. So, and it all goes into this, and that goes into a server that's controlled by my like mobile app. And so, you know, obviously I've fallen over a lot in cyclethons, and I brought a spare of everything. So even one of these like specialized streaming devices, I have another one of these. They're like $2,000. Because I didn't want to be left in the middle of nowhere with not a spare one in case it broke somehow, you know? Because the worst thing I could do is, like, not have it, but I have the old one. This is the older version. It's smaller. I had a spare one of these, in case. And it's all of this shit is a spare giant battery, because this one uses a different battery, too. And we had, I have 2 spare cameras in here as well. I got 2 spare of these. These are like the only cameras you can use to live stream IRL for some reason. It's like the only one that looks good. Like a million wires. I have so many of these batteries, chat. I have 1. I got 2 over there. I got 3 of these 50,000 milliamp batteries. Basically ready for like 900 hours of streaming if I needed to. I could easily stream like 24 hours. I have like a spare. I have like 3 spares of every cable. Just a spare of everything. Everything has a spare. 900 hours. I think I would have enough battery life to stream like 24 hours straight if I needed to. How much weight does the bag weigh when it's all in together? Like 7 kilograms, 15 pounds. Is it actually true that Ian had to go and hunt down laundromats every day? Yeah, so most hotels luckily had laundry in the hotel. So Ian would just come and like grab all the clothes, chuck them in, and then give it back to us. But I think there was one day where I had to walk like 30 minutes, which was ridiculous, and I felt really bad. Especially on the days where like everything got like soaked. You could honestly put a hefty e-bike in your battery frame and run charges off of it. Yeah, a lot of people were suggesting putting like the weight on the bike, but the problem is I get off the bike so often that I don't want to be like tied to the bike. It's better just have it on my back. Which yeah, is what I prefer. But it all worked out. And the tech, luckily I ended up, I don't think I ever used any of the spares for any, only the wind thing I ended up using. Didn't bring a spare stick. I just didn't think I'd lose a stick. Alas, I did. Oh, I need to get the swivel tops. I'll order it later. Tires. I brought 2 spare tires. I bought the Giga sunscreen. Did you ever find out why your tires kept popping? Because I don't know. I went over a nail. I don't know, man. I just got very unlucky. To be fair, the two things that popped initially, the 2 tires, they were both tires that had done 2 previous cyclethons. So they were way over what they were rated to cycle, like in terms of distance. So I kind of expected that it wouldn't last the whole time. And so I but the third one was very annoying. The third one was really annoying. So yeah, and I ordered 2 tires. I thought that was so overkill. I thought 2 tires was ridiculous. You should get tubeless tires. I guess I should. I didn't even know about this. I genuinely just didn't know. Where's the Welsh flag? I gotta clean it. It smells like champagne. So yeah, everything was prepared. I was ready. And then we took the bullet train to Shimonoseki. It doesn't stop there actually. It stops at Fukuoka. And then we had to go and pick up the vans. And so that was like a 5.5 hour bullet, a 4.5 hour bullet train. It's a really long bullet train. Actually, a lot longer to cycle it though, as I found out. Way longer to cycle back. Why did I close the music by accident? Where's the stuffed monkey? I actually don't know. I have no idea. My hands look rough. Oh, yeah, look, I got sunburn a little bit. Yeah, it'll heal. It'll heal. At this point, you could just buy a couple of vans. Yeah, I mean, renting cars and dropping them off in different locations is so expensive. But it's like, well, I can't just have a van. What would I do with that? My legs okay? Yeah, my legs are okay. Why Kai and Eula didn't interact much with you guys in the cam? I don't think they wanted to be on camera. I don't think anyone should have to be. I think they just wanted to just do their job and get on with it. Which I can respect. Okay. How much muscle did I gain? I gotta check. I was gonna go maybe tomorrow to the gym. No, I don't have time tomorrow. Do I have time tomorrow? Yeah, maybe tomorrow I was gonna go and check. My legs are definitely way more muscle. It's, yeah. I can tell when I feel them. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I've never had this much muscle in my leg. It's ridiculous. So anyway, Day 1. Cyclethon started. I was admittedly quite nervous. But we had made a conscious effort this time to put way more, like, marketing into it, I guess is what you'd say, a promotion. You know, me and Chris filmed the Soak for Hope video. I shouted it out on a bunch of CDawg videos. We were hyping it up, like, weeks before. Chris was posting about it a lot more. We did a lot of promotion for this Cyclethon, because we just wanted people to know we were doing it and to show up. And so obviously we had the Soak for Hope video, which was crazy and a great video. We filmed that in an afternoon, obviously. Where is it? Let me show you. If you guys didn't catch it, I mean, we had where is it? This one. This video of Chris telling us about the telethon. This is the first time where I mentioned Tokyo Tower. And that was a whole thing too, because we had to plan that before. And that was something that was very difficult, because Tokyo Tower normally just won't allow anyone to do that. But we got very lucky and Geeks worked very hard. And we were somehow able to convince them to let us have this finish at Tokyo Tower. Which I mean, I'm still like impressed they allowed us to do it. And I wonder if we'd ever be allowed to do it again. But it all worked out. Somehow we were able to do it. We managed to get that space and hold that big event right at the end, which I really, really wanted to do. And that took so much work to get going. And I was really nervous about, because we were still planning things whilst I was cycling. So that was a lot of work and a lot of prep. But obviously Geeks did most of that, so shout out to Geeks for that. And then I had to tell people to show up, but they were like, it was kind of weird, because they wanted people to show up, but not too many people to show up. And I was like, okay, I don't know when to start telling people to show up then, because like if I say too late, no one's going to show up. If I say too early, too many people are going to show up. I was like, okay, yeah. And then obviously for some reason my internet shit out at the end live, which is really unfortunate. But that's why we also uploaded it on CDawg VODs, the clean feed, right away. We got it up the night of, so that was great. But I think, you know, we captured all the us walking in, and yeah, I think it was great. It was great. But day one was crazy. Day 1 was fun. It was a great day 1. I'm just gonna go through the VODs, and I'll bring up the clips while we go. Day 1 we started in Shimonoseki. And obviously we had this amazing animation at the start of each stream by So-So, who also, I don't know if you guys realized, added scenes in later on. So later on into the last like 2 days of the Cyclethon, we had extra scenes. I don't know if you guys noticed. You guys noticed? You noticed? Alright, good. They added extra scenes right at the end, which is awesome. But yeah, wow, 200,000 people have watched this 9-hour VOD, basically. Which is kind of ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, you can see, like, we had great weather. And obviously, from previous Cyclethons, another thing we changed is the UI. So we did that test stream. I'm gonna pull up another CDawg VODs tab. We did the test stream with Rob. Right before this one. We tested a bunch of the tech out. We had this layout. Right, which is cool. Oh, wait, no, this doesn't. Let's, okay, let me go back to the normal mode. I think it looks good, but it's too cluttered. I think this one works a lot better. You still get all the information about the map, and it's all kind of spread out. Gigaton Rob. Rob's the goat, man. So, you know, you can see the difference, the layout. I think it just looks better. It's taking up way less screen space. We still get all the nice little cute things, I think. So, and I'll show you how it looked when we got into it. So, like, you can see when it's working, the heart rate's there, calories burned, weather information, and it was someone on Reddit who gave the suggestion. So, thank you to the user on Reddit who suggested the circle minimap. I think it looks so much better than the big one, because you also don't need to see this much of the map, right? I think it's just too much. So, I think this is perfect. I think maybe one of them hit. And then also we got this animation made by Sam. And Sam always does amazing animation.
Hello from Florida.
So every time someone donated, this animation popped up, which is really cute.
Yes. Whoa!
We had the new goal as well, which we got made. And this little monkey, which was actually animated, which I'm sure you guys probably noticed after a while. When I was going slow, it would go slow. And then when I was going fast... I don't know when I go fast. I don't know. When I'm always stopping, aren't I? Yeah, it would go like this, right? It would, I think it was attached to the speed at the bottom. And then when I went really fast, there was one more animation, I think, for it. I don't know if there's... See, when I go under 10, he stops. And then I think it was 20, he goes to, like, sprinting. I think, but I don't know if there's any downhill this day. There's one more, and we had the, obviously, the mini-map again. The weather this time, which I think was nice. It was a nice little touch. Downhill? When was the downhill day? Actually, I know when it was. I can just go. This one had a lot of downhill. Alright, right before... This is right when I paused for... Chris. Yeah, like, and that's when we go over 20. 118 kilometers an hour? I don't think that's correct. You can see the monkey really going vigorous. How 118? What the heck? Oh my god, 700? He's crazy. I think I was going around the speed limit. I saw my Google Maps. We'll get into that. Mac 2. So yeah, it ended up, you know, it looked very different to the... Let's go to the other Cyclethon. Let's see what it looks like. Cyclethon 2 overlay and UI. I think it just, everything looked better, I think, this one. Right? Like, I think everything's just a little nicer. Everything's a lot smaller. Takes up less screen room a little bit, but also has more stuff. Like, the goal, like, this amount is so much nicer, right? I think it just looks better. So we really tried to make that better. We also changed how we did the, how I actually streamed. We're using a remote server now instead of... I used to have to leave my PC on at home and pray that it wouldn't turn off in the middle of the night. So, yeah. That was that. And I also don't know if you guys noticed, but the donation amount, I think it was tied to $5. This one would pop up. $500. Another one would pop up, and $5,000. A different one would pop up. I don't know if you guys noticed, because there wasn't many times it would show up. And I remember the mods asked me. There was like they said, what's the is there really a need for a $5,000 animation? I don't think many people are going to donate that. And I said, if you donated $5,000, wouldn't you want a special animation? And then they were like, all right, yeah, good point. And yeah, honestly, next time I gotta get one for 10 or something. I gotta get a different one. We're poor, Connor. Well, no, I mean, but you gotta think, right? If you're putting down crazy cash, wouldn't you want to be like, oh shit, that's fucking neat. You saw on the Felix dono? Yeah, I don't know when the Felix dono was. It was the day after he left. So day one happened, and it was pretty much no issues. I almost, oh wait, we did have one. Oh, we did have one. You guys got to see the new Be Right Back screen, which I love too. Look at this one. Isn't this so goddamn cute? Sam cooked with this one as well. I asked Sam, I was like, Sam, I'd love a new, because Sam has always gotten better with these animations. The Felix dono was clipped? Okay. Sam was, I've worked with Sam for a long time now. Sam does all the animations on the channel. Literally everything. And I really love Sam's work so much. And every time I do any event, I'm like, Sam, can I get a new one? Because you keep getting better, and I love to see what you can do. And this is just so cute. It's so cute. So we did have an F. What was the F for? What happened here? Ah! Something... I think my thing unplugged somehow.
Alright, maybe we're back now.
Maybe I say what it was.
Let's have a look. Are we back? Back now. I checked my backpack and it said everything was fine, and then I looked at the stream and it was gone. Thank you guys for effing.
Yeah, there was a weird thing that only happened at this day. I remember this. The stream was pushing out and it said that everything was fine, but obviously there was nothing on stream, which was crazy. Oh, Sam's here. Hey, Sam. Yeah, Sam, your stuff's so good. I always ask Sam for stuff because I'm like, Sam, just please cook. Please cook. And then one day my battery died because I forgot to turn it on. So this day was great. It was just a chill, flat day mostly. We obviously started at Shimonoseki. We started at the battlegrounds. We thought about starting in the station, but then I was like, we should start somewhere cool. And also, by the way, this place is 5 kilometers ahead of where you wanted to start. So we'd say 5 kilometers. Chris was like, all right, let's do it. So we did that. So we ended up starting at the Shimonoseki battlefield. Oh, that was a famous battle. It's a really cool place, to be fair, with a cool view. Then we started cycling, and donations were coming in really fast. You can see even by 30 minutes in, we'd raised 21,000. Obviously, we raised 6,000 in the test cycle. And then, yeah, we just got on with it. Cycled to lunch, not much happened. I have some issues with my cables that I remember I had to fix. And it went really well. Day one was really chill. Oh yeah, the Chris water bottle clip was around here, which I should bring up. I should grab the clips really quick so we have them. But I remember this is where we got Chris was using his water bottle wrong or something this day. It was some funny thing. I gotta find it. Gotta go. Oh, I have to set it to the month. Top 30-day clip. Did the clip of Chris's water bottle. Yeah, look at this one. I should feature this clip. I've already featured it.
Sushi and our sake lovers.
Ooh.
We watched your video. Made you to trash
haven't eaten since then.
Was it good? What the fuck is...
Dude, it sounds so bad.
What's that noise?
It's the sound it makes.
That cannot... Mine doesn't make that sound, does it? You have to be. You're joking. There's no way. Can I... Why doesn't...
It didn't make that noise when I squeezed it.
Like Johnny.
Still funny. And the text-to-speech thing was broken today as well. Oh no, so the text-to-speech solution we had for the donations just wasn't working very well as well this day, I remember. And I kept asking the mods to fix it. I was like, guys, please fix it. Please fix it. And they eventually do fix it. Because they just made a whole new app. And I was like, good. And obviously we went, oh, yeah, little monkey. He's doing well. I gotta wash him. He's got like dirt all over him now. We went to the strawberries. Wow. Pick strawberries. Which is a great little detour.
Oh
man, I got such good strawberries.
Which direction?
And he wanted me to film something, that's right.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
Oh, the strawberries are so good. I went in there for long. I want to find just the big one.
Oh my god, I got like strawberry blood all over me. Let's go for it.
Look how nice that one is. Oh my god. What a beautiful monkey. Monkey? Strawberry. And then we went to Kokoichi.
I told them.
One of 2 that we did. Cycled. I think we... What oh yeah, we went to look at the Longinus thing in the park. And then yeah, day 1 was pretty good. And by the end of it, we raised 76,000, I think, which was... Yeah, I mean, it was a lot. What is that face? What the hell is that face, Connor? What the hell am I doing here? And then, yeah, went to Hofu Station. And then we showed off like a yakiniku restaurant, and that's actually where we ate that night. I think actually, yeah, that yakiniku restaurant is where we ate. It was okay. And this is the hotel we stayed in. So it was very easy. Very easy to wake up in the morning, so we just had to go to the next one. Yeah, it was great. And then day 2. Day 2 was also a really fun day. Let me actually chat. Can I get a coffee before we start day 2? I need another coffee. I need coffee. I need coffee to power me. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get a coffee real quick, chat. Don't go anywhere, chat. We'll continue talking about Cyclethon in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. How are you all doing? All right, I got my coffee. I've returned. Right, so. And then day 2. Yeah, day 2. So the plan was to have guests join for 2 days. I thought one's kind of not enough. And I also knew that the second day would be tough for guests. I thought that would be like a cool story for guests to have to like really work hard as well. Because anyone can cycle for 1 day. I really believe that. Like if you're like a kind of healthy-ish person, you can easily cycle all day. But day 2 is where you're gonna feel it. So the first 2 days, I wanted that should be me and Chris. We'll keep it like OG, and we'll just get like chat kind of like warmed up, so that when the guests come along, I got an F right away again.
Thank you for the $100 donation.
I F'd right away. And then day 2 was a problem because my tire went flat overnight. And so then I had to cycle on the guest bike, which was not comfortable because they didn't have the gel seat then. And this day was kind of tough. I remember there was some tough hills.
We have to go up a big hill.
I remember this day had like one big hill, which I think was like before. Oh yeah, we were going up this giant hill.
90K, boy.
Where was it? Where was it? I don't know. Maybe it was after. I'm sure it was before this. What's the most replayed part? What is this?
Might as well use it for something good.
Why not?
Hope the third Cyclethon has been easy on the joints. Or did something critical.
Somebody just impressed at seeing 2 white people on a bike.
Yes.
This is where the stream. There's a stream sniper, right?
Monk 7 times.
Oh yeah, this guy. He comes up here.
Nice shirt, man. You look cool, bro.
He's wearing the Trash Taste shirt.
Yeah.
And
nice shirt,
rollerblading
man. You
uphill.
look cool, bro.
That's cool. But yeah, my bike puncture eventually got fixed. This was a long day. I remember this one just took a while because my bike broke, then Chris's bike broke because he was trying to fix it. Oh, and then we were just in the middle of nowhere.
Oh god. Where is it? Forest.
Oh my god, the signal.
Bullet train. Whoa. Look at that. I just saw.
We go down a hill.
What
and then
the
if you go up a hill,
150.
it was just like up and down to this pasta restaurant that was just like hidden away. And then there's like no signal here. Great pasta though. My man's cooked with it. Oh, the carbonara is so good. So good that Chris is dead. And we hadn't really done half the day yet, and I think that's why this day was so long, because it was just a slog of a day. I remember this was like a really... This day felt forever. Oh, and then we went to the bridge.
I guess we...
Yeah, dude, this bridge felt like a year ago. Did I lose much weight? No, my weight hasn't changed. But I most certainly am more muscular. So I guess I'm turning some fat into muscle. I'm gonna go to the gym maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna do the fat body test thing. We had a nice little hour detour. We just looked at the cherry blossoms, went over the bridge.
That is awesome. It's pretty
It was
awesome.
nice. And by here we'd raised 122,000, which is fucking insane. That's like nuts. And then wrapped today up just as it was getting a bit dark.
Well, I'm not for long, hopefully.
And you guys might have noticed on day 13, it gets dark very fast in Japan. I mean, like, you can see... What? So this is like a... What's the difference? Yeah, look. Here's 9. Here's 30 minutes before. Here's 30 minutes later. It's even like 1 hour before. 1 hour later. And then, I know on day 6 it was even... Day 13 is even worse. So the 2 days kind of went really well. It was kind of chill, and then Gaunt flew in this night. I remember we were exhausted though because we finished really late at 6:30. And then we went to this Italian restaurant nearby where there was this like because the area was a giant military base. And there was a guy who like followed us in his car He had a really cool car. He had like an Audi A5 that was like matte black. Would you rather watch people watch on YouTube or on Twitch? YouTube. YouTube, we get like ad rev. And YouTube is just a better experience. The Twitch player sucks. He like followed us to the parking lot we went to, and then he like was like following us to our hotel, and I kept trying to be like, hey man, nice meeting you, man, bye. But he knew which hotel we were staying at because we went in. I was like, I don't give a fuck, just a hotel, it's whatever. The area has a giant military base. Is it the guy who uploaded it on YouTube? No. We'll talk about that later though. And there's a giant military base in Iwakuni. And when we went to this Italian restaurant, we met this really like kind of big, you know, a bit. He's like a bit chubby, but very talkative and really friendly and really nice. And he was talking to us. And he used to be a military contractor. And I felt bad for the guy because he seemed like he was kind of lonely. He said that like his wife was in a different country, but he was really, really nice, very talkative. And he said that he was like the architect for the bases. And we were like, oh, that's neat. He was like, yeah, man, we were printing money. I had so much money, and now, I haven't got a whole lot. But hey, at least there's all you can drink wine at this restaurant. And he was like, what are you guys ordering? Don't do that. Get the all you can drink wine. Yeah, we all joked that it was Pete in like 15 years. Because he literally had Pete energy, but in a bit of a chubbier guy and a lot older. But it was literally Pete energy in a man. I wish Pete could have been there, because it would have been like seeing like two magnetic poles try to like touch. It would have been fascinating. And he was telling us that like a bunch of the military people they'd moved all the other smaller military bases to Iwakuni, so it was a giant military base. It was really weird because we were walking around this area that I'd never heard of, and it was just Americans everywhere. It was all Americans. And so it made sense then why there was like a guy who was being a little weird. But anyway, we knew it was going to rain the next day. The forecast was like, yep, it's raining. And like 11 p.m. I remember being in my room, and this room had such a weird layout. This room had like the bathroom had like an interrogation screen that was a clear window into the room. It was very bizarre. And Gaunt joined that night. Gaunt got in late, like 11 p.m., but we were already asleep. And then I heard the rain start, and I woke up at like 6:30 a.m., and the rain was so bad, chat. I mean, you saw it on the stream. It was fucked. This is by far the worst rain we've ever had on any trip, I think.
It's alright if you're watching anyway.
And so I had to... let me... I can actually show you. I had to put, like, waterproof stuff. Waterproof. I basically, like, wrap a ton of these. I wrap, like, a ton of these around the camera and the wires and the mic. It's just literally just plastic. It's the only thing that kind of works. Because we need the wires. But hey, it works and the camera didn't die. It's very jank, but it works, you know? It's so sketchy. Why did Chris not take a pillow? We don't know, man. We don't know. We have no idea. We were all wondering the same goddamn thing. Yeah, and then this day was just absolute pain. I mean, so like, let's just do it before we get on our bikes, right? So we're like, all right, we're going through the parking lot.
Yeah, my hands are going to be soaked. There's no way around that, unfortunately.
At least you've got waterproof trousers in.
Yeah, and we had waterproof stuff on that just doesn't work when you're in the rain this long.
Trick the rain. You are doing this for a great cause.
Oh my god. It doesn't look nearly as bad on camera as it feels in real life, man.
You okay?
It was 8 millimeters of rain. 8 millimeter in inches. So it was 0.3. 8 millimeters of rain? Is that right? It was 8 millimeters. Is that a lot? It felt a lot. It was worse before and after lunch. Yeah, it did get really bad before. Oh my god.
I can't hear your joke.
Look at this.
Yeah,
How
joke right now
and
is
people
fine.
are watching the stream.
Welcome, Raiders. I don't know who raided me.
Oh
I'll
my
send you
god.
one. Fuck me though. Oh, what a shit rain.
Maybe 8 centimeters? I think 8 centimeters. Yeah, I think 8 centimeters. I mean, look at this. Like all you can hear is rain. It's so bad. Oh, it's kind of cozy, but my god. Dude, if I was chat, I'd have such a cozy time watching this. But being in this is awful.
Oh, that was a nice downhill section for like 2 meters.
Oh, Jesus, so bad. And then it kind of stopped. It stopped. It was way less bad. Like, it was nice, right? Look at this. It's not too bad. It's like little bit of pattering.
The next red light, I'll do it.
And then I guess what happened here? And then it started picking back up. And then lunch was great. This is like our longest lunch by far because we were just trying to do anything but going back in the rain. We just didn't want to. And the lunch was so good. This is such a good lunch. This is probably one of the best meals, if not the ramen. This okonomiyaki at a local place. Ian's recommendation. It was so good. It was so nice. Oh, it was amazing. I wish the lighting was better, but hey. The okonomiyaki was amazing. And then we had to get back onto it, and it just started raining again. But we did get to go to a store and buy more waterproof stuff, which did actually help. Because the waterproof stuff I had was so soaked all the way through. So just buying some new stuff kind of helped a little bit. And the gloves helped a lot. The gloves helped a lot. The waterproof ones for like 2 hours. It's just kind of like unfortunate. I mean, when it gets that bad, you can't really do anything.
Unless he gets hit, then my pedal. Just...
What happened here? Oh yeah, this is the hill.
Come on, lads.
So bad.
So keep going. It's just basically flat.
It was not basically flat. I lied. Oh god.
Hello, guys.
What's up?
Oh, and then we had this another hill. Dude, it was such a bad day. Like, I think like someone on one of the Reddits made a great he made a great visualization of the distance. Let me see it. Sakura trees are nice. They were really nice. Not on this day. Couldn't really appreciate them this day. Yeah, someone made this thing. Alright. So, day 1, this is how many hills we had. Nothing. Day 2, a little bit. Day 3, a lot. So, Gon had the hardest day up until that point. Oh, that's 1. That's 1. Lol. This is number 2. This is the day Gon joined. Sorry. So, day 1, literally nothing. We had literally no hills. Day 2, we had a few hills. Me and Chris. You see day 2. Where's day? Here, day. Yeah, then this is day. Where was day 4? How does this work again? Is it this? No. Point being, Gon had this hill. Oh, it's the lines here, the red lines. You are Cooney. So Gon had this. Gon had rain and then this hill, which was just so much. Ah, Nemsco, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Congrats on Cyclethon, thank you. So it was pretty bad. It was about as bad as it could get for Gon. And then obviously the next day for Gon was fantastic because we had just this, which is just downhill. It was a really short day, but Gon was struggling. I mean, rightfully so. It was the day before really took him out of it. And that night we went to like a local yakitori place, and it was good. And we had beers, and that was one of the only times I drank on the trip because I felt so bad for Gon. We needed to have a beer after it.
5K to go.
This is just a miserable day. And we finished really late too. It was just a weird place. We were just like in the middle of nowhere. It was in the middle of nowhere. We were, what, Higashi Hiroshima? No. Yeah, Higashi Hiroshima. It was literally just in the middle of fucking nowhere. It was such a bizarre place when we got there, because there was kind of nothing in the area. but just one giant hotel. Oh, it's like a thunder. Something. What the fuck is that? Didn't you drink with Pete when he joined? Oh, yeah, that's one of the other days I drank too. Those are the only 2 days I drank. Actually, I had one beer as well with Gaunt when he left, because we wanted the stall, because the stream was too short. But Gaunt really went through it. And that day as well, that hotel was, it was like whatever. It wasn't like the most comfortable. But yeah, no, it was a fun day. A very good bonding day. I obviously love and respect Gaunt as one of my best friends in life, but him doing that as well, I was like, oh man, this guy truly is a giga chad. So we did the intro on the next day, and the next day was really chill. It was literally just downhill. We pretty much didn't cycle this day. I was worried about Gaunt. Cars kept trying to pass Gaunt. I was definitely getting a little worried about him. I think Gaunt was also scared. Gaunt was very much also scared, I think, that because the cars were passing by. And it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough what to do, because if you go too close in, you're kind of inviting people to overtake, which is good and bad. You know, if you're like more experienced and you know you're like not gonna fall or anything, then it's fine, I guess. But when you're a bit inexperienced, if they think they can overtake, that's probably when it's like the most dangerous. And obviously there was a clip. There was a clip that did a lot of numbers at the time, because there was a clip where Gaunt nearly... It looks pretty bad. Because I remember the guy passed me and I was like, holy shit. Let me grab it. Let me see. Gaunt. Where is it? Yeah, Gaunt's Close Shave, it's called. It is a little too close.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Giant fucking truck. I got a giant fucking truck behind me. Oh mama. Oh, he's going for it. God! Oh my god!
I tried to tell God, but the guy just went for it. And then this guy's like, tilt camera slightly to the right. I got a little bit of a bigger concern at the moment.
Oh my god, that was terrifying. I was so worried for Gaunt. Gaunt was...
That was a really crazy overtake from that driver, especially with the oncoming traffic so close. Yeah, I think that was definitely reckless from him to overtake there. Truckers don't give a fuck. I noticed Japanese drivers don't honk ever. Yeah, Japanese drivers never honk. And also, I think it's probably good. I don't really want to be honked while I'm cycling, because I think that's probably the highest chance of me falling over is if you honk me. Right? Like, I feel like I'm not going to fall over, but if you honk me, I'm probably going to... you know what I mean? It's going to scare me. Then we had a really nice lunch, a sushi, and then Chris was like, I can't cycle. Why is this the most we played?
Should be pretty good, considering the area we're going. Another McDonald's!
No idea. No idea what makes this the most replayed.
Fast and Furious 1.
It's about family.
Calves?
He's close, he's close.
I guess that makes sense.
All over Taiwan. I know.
Thank you kindly.
And then, yeah, we got to Onomichi. We got there really early, which is good and bad, because obviously we want to raise money. But finishing the cycle at 2:50 is not great for when all the time zones, right? Then we went to the cycle hotel, which I made a YouTube short on. I stayed here with my brother, and we stayed here again. It's so good, man. Dude, the breakfast is so good. It was the best breakfast of the Cyclethon. If I could have the breakfast that I had here every single day of the Cyclethon, I think we'd all be in the best spirits ever. It was so good, man. This hotel's amazing. We stayed there, and it was just so good. We had a little beer chatted for like an hour, and then we wrapped up. And it was a very short day, but, you know, we were still raised an incredible amount of money. Where was it? It's in Onomichi. It's called U2 Cycle, like the band U2 Cycle. And they have a hotel there. And it's all cycle friendly and stuff. It's so good. Ian said it was good, so it was definitely good. Yeah, everyone was happy because the next day we had like amazing morning. You could have like 9 different kinds of juices, fresh bread with walnuts baked into it, raisins. It was like, and then we got like a cast iron. Oh, it was so good. That's the same Cycle Hotel on my shore. Yeah, it's the same one. Same one. Onomichi, you too. Yeah, it should come up. Let me show. I'll show you real quick. The only thing that's annoying is that it's kind of annoying to book. This is it. They have like the bakery in there as well. Hotel Cycle. There's like bike rental there as well. It's great. The food is amazing. It's definitely on the pricier end. I think it was by far the most expensive hotel we stayed at. I think it was like $200 a night per person. But I mean, everyone was very happy, so definitely worth it. Not bad. I mean, hey, for a Japanese hotel, that's definitely expensive, but 100% worth it. And then day 5, yeah, this is when Felix joined, and Felix brought a level of unhinged energy that was most certainly welcome. And everyone was like, "Where's Felix? Where's Felix?" Obviously, Apari sponsored this as well. And also, the reason why Felix wasn't able to join immediately is because Felix only wanted to be gone from Marzio and Bjorn for one night, you know, because he's, you know, they're still very young, and he, you know, didn't want to leave them alone. And I think this was his first time leaving them for like one night, right? So it was a big deal. So he wanted to get there the morning of, so he didn't have to like be gone for 2 nights. So the earliest he could get there, or like sync up with us, given our route, was this time, which was when he joined. So we ended up doing the 15 kilometers, and then he joined in. And obviously had the grand reveal.
We got
What's up, game? I've been kidnapped!
Are you ready to cycle?
No, I'm not.
Why not?
I did dog shit.
These clips, there was so many clips, obviously. Everyone, I mean, I think it's the first time a lot of people had seen Felix do any live stream stuff like this in a while. I know he's done a live stream recently and stuff, but I think he was just so great, and he brought such an unhinged energy to the group, where it was most certainly welcome. Obviously decorated my bike.
I think that every food...
Oh, that's John Oliver. Let's not do that.
Comes. Yes! That looks good. Oh my god. How are you gonna raise $1 million with this bad boy?
I guess he was right, he called it.
What have you done? What the hell
I know you needed to step it up a little bit.
What the fuck?
This is beautiful.
This?
I got the small flag, and then I was like, I'm gonna get the big flag.
This big flag feels like it's gonna cause traffic disasters.
We already got a ton of compliments. How many people died? How many people
Yeah, he
died?
pimped my bike out. And obviously, so many of the clips of from this day went like were viewed like crazy. And I was really impressed that he was cycling and also consciously trying to talk to chat a bunch. Like, he was always doing whatever he could to talk to chat, which was so fun. He was just great. He brought such a good energy to it. Like, he really gave it his all, and I really appreciate that. I mean, it's a reason why he's the GOAT, right? And then we had Kokoichi, where he convinced me into getting level 20, which was pretty bad. It was pretty spicy, but it wasn't unmanageable. He's a natural entertainer. Yeah. The phone part? Wait, what's the phone part? And I lost my flag. And I got Kokoichi 20. And then Chris forgot to order his food. I can't believe Felix got 9. He got 9 and left me to 20. That bastard. And then he did the Fridays with PewDiePie clip that happened here. I think he did the... And that one did... Everyone was like, my nostalgia. There were so many clips. There's just so many clips to this day. It was such a good day. It was flat. The weather was perfect. We just had such good banter. We went to the park. Oh my god, the park was so fun.
Yeah.
And I broke the kids' park. And then... we had the moment where Chris went down the slide. So Chris was going up, and I noticed that at the bottom there was a bunch of water, and I was going to say something.
We just stop at random things and we hope it's fun. Okay. And what's more fun than a slide? Into a... Okay, don't tell him.
Like there. See, I was about to say into a pile of, and I cut myself off when I realized. I was like, oh, Chris isn't going to go down it if I tell him.
You should go.
Alright, go first.
Go.
Go down the slide.
Let's go, Chris!
Yay! Yay! Yay!
Oh, grown man having a time of their life in the park. We went down the slide that hurt my ass.
Let's go. Sorry, one kid.
And then we did the drone. The first time we unveiled the drone tech, which worked kind of well and didn't work well at times.
A little bit. I don't know, dude.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Hold on, wait.
It's a test, and you're gonna try and stream it.
Yeah, we're gonna see if it works. I just gotta.
There's an audio delay which we would probably fix in the future.
Let's see if you can see drone now.
So the drone.
There's gonna be an audio. All right.
End of the stream. Thank you for joining, everyone. See you on the next Cyclethon.
Wait, I want to see it.
I think chat's mind was blown when we did this the first time. They were like, "What the heck?"
Still hear us, so they can still. Wow, look at that.
This is so cool.
Hey,
Yeah, and we ended up doing it later, I think, too.
Yeah, look at that.
Damn, it's so far away.
That would have been really cool to end the stream. Yeah, you can't fly drone in Tokyo, though. That's us down there. Although the bitrate was kind of ass a lot of the time.
Can still hear us.
So if I was going to do this again, we'd definitely do it better.
Where is it? Where am I looking? Over there?
JSDF watch list. Well, we only fly in areas where it lets you. And whatnot. And then we had a really nice cycle along the bullet train. And I think we ended up doing the drone again at some point. And me and Felix sang Take On Me. That was a lot of fun. I think we did the drone. Oh, here we go. We did the drone POV again.
We'd like to talk to you about the great pocket idea.
Oh, and Felix kept pitching his terrible ideas. Hey, look at that. And we went back to the drone. Look at that. I mean, it's super choppy, but I still think it's cool. And then I think they put in the dual POV at one point. Yeah, there we go.
That's kind of neat.
Oh, and we missed the bullet train because it was choppy.
Oh.
What the heck?
The drone is following us. I like it.
Which is cool.
Double cam. Thank you, Paul.
I just think that's awesome that we can stream that live. That's just so cool, I think. And then this day, raised 262 or something. 262 at the end of the day. What did we eat that night? I forgot what we ate. Oh, we were in Okayama. That was so weird. The station was so confusing. We went to like this weird restaurant in a mall. And we got gelato. That was nice though. Meat and green. No, we didn't have that. That was the day I had a giant bowl of fried chicken, that was. And then day 6, we went to Himeji Castle. Obviously, this was a lot longer for Felix to cycle. And Felix was definitely feeling it. Felix was definitely feeling it this day. It was also like way more hills, so it wasn't that fun.
In the middle of nowhere right now.
And we had a giant cycle to lunch. Yeah, Felix was definitely getting tired. I remember this. Oh yeah, and we had this really nice lunch. Had the giant shogayaki. That was really good. And then I had so much food. When did he lube the seats? Yeah, and then after we started cycling, getting on with the day, it was kind of not really a fun cycle, but obviously we had some good moments. And then Felix started lubing up bike seats. I didn't see when he lubed mine though. Oh yeah, this is when Chris realized this.
Why is it on my brakes?
He's a menace. He is a menace.
Oh, why are my brakes lubed up? Bro, I need those. What the heck?
I want to see when he did it.
How does he not notice?
Was I still at the toilet here, or? Oh, they were lubing up mine. Damn, Felix. Lubing up my bike, huh? Lubing up my bike. And then obviously, we managed to get all the way to Himeji. Saw the castle, took a really nice picture. It was really good. It was really awkward because there were a lot of fans there for Felix. And it was kind of bad because we were like, we were trying to just get out of there. And so, yeah, it was just kind of awkward. I remember that we had to like kind of tell people like, sorry, we gotta go. And I hope that people didn't get mad who wanted the picture. What a cool castle. So cool. And then the bro fist.
Okay, wait, that's not gonna work.
Okay. I'll put it here. Come on.
Whoa.
That's not a bro fist.
This. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Chris literally dies from it. And then obviously we had Felix fell over.
Matsubara entrance. What's Matsubara? Oh, that's what it says. That's where it is.
Oh yeah, actually. Maybe the name of the town?
Oh, maybe.
No, not me.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What? Are you okay? What happened? You just...
I didn't click out.
Oh my god! The first fall.
He laughed at me the day after because I like when I turned, I pointed the camera to make sure I got it, and he was like, he's making fun of me for that. He's like, yeah, you want help? You want help? Well, I'm putting the camera at him. It's so funny. But that was day 6 to Okayama Himeji. So, I mean, there was some hills there. I mean, compared to day 5, which he had to do, you can see here was absolutely flat. I think we even did this hill for him. So, yeah, it was not bad at all. And then we went on to day 7, where Pete joined, and we did an IRL, and one of our longest days. It was a 90-kilometer cycle. And this was actually a really eventful day. Like, there's a lot of stuff that happened here. Despite having to cycle through Kobe, which was horrible and mountainous, we had a bunch of fun things that happened this day, if I remember correctly. Like, we had, what was it? We had the sweet old lady who encouraged us. Toru, obviously. And the old lady was asking Chris how many kilometers he's cycling, and he thought she was asking about weight. She keeps saying that we're like, kakkoi, so cool, so cool. Chris goes, we're going to Tokyo. She goes, you can't do that. Did you say Hokkaido aru? I can't. Eh? Hairyoku? Hairyoku? I can't hear what it... Oh, Hairyoku aru? You have stamina. Oh.
本当にはいと、ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。かっこいい。優しいね。
And then I thought that was the end of it, and she started running after us.
Oh, she was so nice. え、何？行きましょうね。
she was like saying, let's go. She started running, and she must have been like mid 80s, at least maybe early 80s at best.
250 on day 7's VODs when you were bamboozled into FXIF.
I was? Oh my god, really? Okay, we'll look at that too. 250. Oh my god. Fuck, what did I do? Oh, fuck. Okay, hold on. We'll check that as well. She was so funny. She was so funny. And then we met Toru that day. Obviously, you guys all know Toru. You guys loved Toru to death. The clip was 120,000. This. And we were keeping up with him, and I just thought, you know, I'm just gonna say hi. I said, I hate these red lights, and then yeah, we just kept talking, and then he got really, he was like really impressed with the live stream, and he was having a good time. And then he offered to take us all the way to Osaka Station, which was very helpful. And he was a super chill guy. We found out his name. Dude, we got such a cool ending. I don't know if you... It was so cool. When we crossed the road, he was cycling. And we like fist bumped. Oh, it doesn't show it in this clip. While we were crossing that road, we like fist bumped. As like the light was shining on him. It was so cool. Is this where I did Final Fantasy?
Is there a donation goal to have you play the critically acclaimed MMORPG
1 million. 1 million and I'll play it. Oh, do we? Hell yeah.
Well, I didn't think we'd get 1 million. So, how did you know that? My crowning achievement in life. What did he say was gonna happen at 1 million? Okay, guys. All right. All right. Okay. Thanks, guys. And day 7, although it was like not that, like the hills weren't bad, it was just long. It was so long. And then we did the IRL in the evening, where I left you guys with Pete. But Pete joined, and he had this epic entrance.
Where are we going?
Oh my god.
Oh my, look at this guy.
Final boss battle.
360,000. I wish I could say I was impressed, but I know that there's more. How you doing, buddy? Welcome. No.
Bless Pete. He was so upset that he was sick because he had a little bit of a sore throat. He was so annoyed about it, and I feel so bad for him because I was like, man, don't worry about it, man. Just having you here is, it's great.
You're so slick. I just took a shower. I just washed
and then Pete took you guys over for a little while.
Used to be a massive...
And while they were driving through, there's a few Fs, and I was trying to fix it.
See you later, buddy. All right.
Oh, wait, he's in the hotel room.
All right.
And then
all right.
he walks around Dotonbori,
don't you
and then I came back up. I was gone for like an hour, I think. I was pretty quick. I went to the hotel, and our hotel was accidentally a little further away than we intended it to be. Yeah. And then we had like a ton of snipers. We had a lot of stream snipers while we were doing this, but we had a fun time. We chatted.
Shoulder on real quick.
And went through.
Hey, I'm back, guys. Pete, you're the best.
Oh, hell yeah. That's
good
great.
evening. Had a great night's sleep. Woke up and was...
Extremely populated area. I'm not surprised about the amount of snipers. Yeah, but it was a fun time. Yeah, I won't show any of the in particular snipers because some of them are just strange. But we went to this bar, and it was really fun. I walked past this bar and I thought it looks like a Pete spot so bad. And the street fighters, they were just fighting. We had beers, some little snacks, sausages, and then they started just fighting in the street in front of us. Why? I don't know. They just felt like fighting for some reason. Oh yeah, I think it's...
What is going on?
They're just fighting in the street.
Oh my god.
I know they asked if I wanted to join and I was like, no, I'm good. I got to cycle.
Nice fight.
There was like literally oncoming traffic while they were doing that another time. And they did it multiple times. I have no idea why. And then we walked around, went to the gaming place. We got one final drink. And then Pirate Software obviously sent his viewers over and donated kindly as well. It was a good day. And you know, if I do it again, I'll definitely do another IRL like that. That was very fun. It was a cool little bonus segment that I really wanted to do. Another reason how I want to like top the other cyclethons, right? that we ended up streaming for 13 hours that day. And it definitely showed in the next day, because I was definitely tired the next day. And Thor's down, yeah, Thor was a good chat. Thor was very generous. I was definitely tired the next day, because, I mean, I was just up so late. But we started with pizza. Went to Hugh's Pizza, which is great. Shout out to Hugh for just letting us... I think Hugh doesn't normally open on the Monday we were there, but he opened up just for us, which was great, because we got pizza. I had this great clip where I telepathically read Mouse's mind. Look at this. Look at this. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? None of you guys just freaking out. Where is it? Where's the damn clip? YouTube. What the heck? What the heck? Where is this damn clip? I can't find it. What the hell can't I find it? Search it. I am. I guess there's a short that's been made of it. Where's the actual clip though? Like a good aspect ratio. Like V Shoujo. They got a short.
Carb loading has never been so decadent.
How did he know?
This is amazing.
How did he know I wanted pizza?
Telepathy. I just kind of figured, I took a bite and I was like, I bet Mouse is probably saying on stream that she wishes she could have a bite, that she wants pizza. So I thought, okay, I'll do it then. So, it was literally perfect timing. I was like, yeah. Too easy to predict, you know what I mean? The pizza was amazing though. If I ever go to Osaka again, which I most certainly will, I'm definitely going back. What a great spot. It was awesome. But I remember after eating that, I just couldn't cycle. I just could not cycle. And this day, we had... It was this day here. Tell me. It was this day. So you can just see it was like... It was not too bad, and then it was just vertical. Don't worry about the next day. Don't worry about that yet. Don't worry. But, yeah, we had a... It was tough. We wanted to finish early, and we did. Which is great, because it allowed it to give us more time to rest. Which we desperately needed. We literally just climbed a mountain after eating pizza, which was not recommended. And we got to see the deer.
Natsuki did.
And I'd never been to Nara, so this is my first time going, and
how you doing?
We got to see some of the deers that did not want to talk to me. But somebody was kind enough to give us almonds. I don't know if they were watching the stream or they were just a passerby who could notice that I really wanted to feed them.
One time I will accept stream snipers is if they...
And I got given some almonds by this very kind individual.
That's so kind. Thank you. Do they like almonds? Oh, okay. Oh my god, he bowed! Yep. Okay, double bow, triple bow? Okay, I got it, okay.
Oh, that's so cute, bless them. He gobbled them up right away.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
And Pete also learned about pegging the stream, which is, he thought it was planking. Which is very funny.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
And then...
Bonjour, Connor.
Oh, hello.
I'm so proud
What's
of what
up?
this community has done, being able to raise over 1 million for an amazing cause.
I'm a curator. Thank you for the 20 as well.
I'm gonna try and donate more for next year Cyclethon.
Oh, no worries.
How much money for you to play the critically acclaimed Animal Crossing?
No, I'm not playing it. And then day 9, Natsuki joined us halfway through. Day 9 was tough. Day 9 was very tough, as you can see. These are all the hills before. You know, pretty big hills. But day 9 is like... Day 9 is just fucked. It was just horrible. I mean, it was not fun. I mean, the start was great. And then we suddenly had to start walking up. Oh my god, this hill. I remember this hill. And the bitrate was so bad because we were just in the middle of nowhere. Just going up this hill that never ended. But I couldn't even, like, walk up it at times. I think when, okay, I kept effing. this was so steep, and I remember how I just couldn't. I had to like walk on my tiptoes. Look at that. That's fucked.
I think maybe there's a flat ahead. There might be a flat bit ahead.
It just never ended. And when you're walking for an extended period of time, because the hill's too steep, you don't make any distance that day. You go so slowly. You can see we're going like 4 to 3 kilometers an hour on average, which is terrible. And then it just keeps effing. And so it's like really bad for chat, and I feel bad, you know, because we want donations. But try my best. When we get to another hill, we'll walk up it. It just never ends. Finally, it gets like flat for a little bit. And the connection just keeps going. Look at that. It's just unwatchable. You guys should put elevation in the next overlay. We did have that last year, I think, but it just didn't. I think it was something to do with. I think it was really expensive on like the server we were using. I think there was something to do with pinging the elevation every like second would like run like a $1,000 server bill for some reason. It was something like that. The mods had it. I remember we tried it once, and they told me that it ran up like the bill was crazy. The like pulling the API or something. It was like ridiculous. Yeah. But I think you can kind of get a gauge of how slow we're going based on like if we're walking or not, right? And it eventually went flat, which helped. And then we finally were able to meet up with the van gang, met up with them over here, and then it was not bad. I think that was this hill that we'd kind of gotten over, I think. I wondered what these things mean, the 2, 3, and 4. I didn't really know what they meant. I don't know what that meant. Maybe the hills? I have no idea. Hill peaks, 2, 4. What's 4 mean? Hill ranking? Oh. Okay. I guess so. Yeah, the Nara one was bad too. So, yeah, day 9 after that was, I mean, it was kind of tough still. There was still one big hill right at the end. And I think it was a pretty big cycle that day. Then Natsuki joined us. But Natsuki joined us here, got off the bike here, and then got on here. So we did the lunch, and then Natsuki started doing Natsuki things.
Still charging right now.
Going around topless in the parking lot.
Okay. Pick up.
One of my favorite clips of this is just Natsuki doing this. He's like, I'm on the bike, right? He's with us.
Smokey. It's just a disaster. Well, this all goes wrong. This is your fault. This is your...
He's just smoking right before he's about to do cardio.
He's literally smoking.
Oh my god. And I think one of Chris's favorite clips is when I go, I think I was eating ice cream to Natsuki. And I go, like, Natsuki, do you like ice cream? He's like, no, men don't eat sweet things. I was like, what? What do you mean by that, Natsuki? I've never heard of that.
No.
Oh, here.
No. Too cold. Ice cream? No. Too cold? What about your lemon salad? Or your highball? Highball. Highball's cold, right? Good?
How you call it? Pepsi. Say what?
What was it before this?
Some of the flavours, man. You? Change. Punkman, yeah. Punkman.
No. Tama.
What?
Samsung.
Okay. Can't remember when it was. It was really funny.
Oh, no, not as still.
Yeah, maybe it was before this.
Duck is enough.
It's cold, right?
I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
But he was just like, He was like, yeah, men don't eat sweet things. Just drink and smoke. I was like, okay. I was like, that's very old school. And then Natsuki cycled. And then he did like another 10k. Or 20k. It was a good amount. And then lit one up. And then he left us to do the hill. And the hill just never ended.
Cyclethon will surely be in France. It's time you and Chris did the Tour de France.
No.
Though I'm not sure if France will let you back in after what you did back in 2005 to that French lady. But maybe your boyfriend Ludwig will vouch for you. Connor smile.
Check Pete's POV. Pete's POV was just schizophrenic from what I understand. Pete VODs. It was day 9, right?
Sending the data. Alright, hold on a minute. Finally.
What the heck?
Hill. No. You have to donate more.
What?
Finally that make me sick. I'm saying.
What the fuck? What a weird POV. And obviously, oh yeah, this day as well, when we were cycling downhill, Nancy just had his phone out. And I had to keep being like, please be careful.
But it's all the road later. This is the best place to go, man.
I was like begging him to like, please be careful. POV divorced parents take their kids out for ice cream. Is there any other timestamps? Unhinged Natsuki.
Okay, well, I don't. Okay, Nats. Okay. Okay.
From the TV.
That would have been so funny.
What a match is to go. And then just. Be thanking me there.
Natsuki was laughing. He was having the time of his life knowing Chris fell off.
Well, hopefully they can come meet us.
This is when Chris. Okay, this is the beginning. Oh yeah, we like went past a film crew as well. I felt bad.
One line. Oh my god! What did you just do? What did you do?
It's such a Looney Tunes sound of the crash. It was so funny.
Are you alright? Are you alright? How did you fall? How did you hit my tire? Are you sure you're alright?
You also laugh before helping, as you should with any good friend. You always laugh before you ask if they're okay. Goofy ass sound. This is a goofy crash sound.
Oh my god!
So funny. It's so funny. Oh my god. It's the sound is so funny.
Oh my god! What did you just do?
It's so funny. Oh my god. Yeah, he got a clip of him holding the like GoPro, and it's just it flipping. It's so funny. It's so funny. And that was day 9. Oh, it was so funny. Someone commented something else.
Give money.
Oh, I want money. No, not you. Charity. Charity. Oh, I want a charity. Please.
Okay, well, okay. It's a,
you speak all translation in English. Go ahead. どうかチャリティーにご協力お願いします。 said, I want money again. What he meant to say was, send the
This
money
day was
right
so
now
windy
to
as
the
well.
charity. 470.
Oh, very windy.
Come on, it's windy.
Very
We're
windy.
not staying here. Come on.
21 kilometer an hour winds. Jesus.
Come on, bring us close.
We're so close, chat.
Close.
I was trying to get the 470. The wind was so bad. The wind was so bad that one day. 751 for for Chris's POV of falling. Really? Oh yeah, this is.
That's
Oh god.
such a good shot.
That's such a treasure, yeah. And then day 10.
Ask who Tom and Jerry are. I'm telling them and showing them that clip.
Good, good. Oh my god, day 10. I mean, day 10, Netsky cycled with us. It was kind of an uneventful start, really. It was a really slow start this day. I remember this day was, like, really boring. Because Nagoya was just awful. Like, I mean, it was totally flat. But Nagoya as a city was just so shit to cycle around. It was really miserable. Like, truly just not fun. And then we just kept going and going. We cycled a ton. So by lunch, we'd already done 66% of the cycle, which is great. And we went to this ramen restaurant. And this ramen was amazing. This ramen was so good. I think I showed you shit. So good. Oh, it was so good, the ramen. Oh, it was so good. Oh, I got the spicy miso ramen. It was just so good. It was so good. Oh, makes me want to get ramen for lunch now. And then obviously Ian just mentioned Legoland, and everyone was like, Legoland? Let's fucking go. So we went to Legoland.
Well, they did.
It's great because there was I was worried that we wouldn't be able to get in because normally theme parks are really strict with filming, but when we got to the entrance, there was signs just saying like no tripods, which was like amazing because normally that means okay, cool, filming's good, just don't be a dick, don't like plop down and block people's view. And holy shit, I didn't know how good the miniatures were.
Forget all the yokai. Natsuki is the greatest cryptid in Japan. Less than 3.
We went to Miniland. Dude, Miniland was crazy.
That's the crowd.
Seeing all this stuff, how like crazy well done it was yeah, it was nuts.
The Antarctic Ocean floating.
My god. They just built everything. Look at all this. How long did this take? How many man hours?
Whoa. Oh my god, I just realized how big this area is. There's so much more. Check. Oh.
And they had a bullet train going around Tokyo. It was just nuts.
Dude.
I've been to Legoland in Denmark. The rides aren't anything amazing, but the sculptures are superb. I'd love to go to the Denmark one. They probably go hard on it, right? They got like Tokyo Station there, Marunouchi. Like, just everything looks so good. It's just like incredible detail on everything.
This isn't Kyoto, this is Tokyo, right? This is dude, this.
And then seeing like look at that. That's just ridiculous.
And there's like paragliders over there. Dude, this is nuts.
So cool, man.
Fine, right?
There are people that builds in huge Legoland full-time job. Yeah, I mean, I can believe. I easily believe it's a full-time job. Just seeing all like the cool, iconic Japanese stuff in Lego was awesome. Obviously, they built the unicorn mech, but like their own version for copyright reasons.
Oh, it's the Yamanote line too.
And there's the Tokyo Sky Tree. The one of the Fuji TV building. Government building in Shinjuku, I think, is that. Just like everything, the level of detail is crazy. And look at the detail on all this, and all this is Lego. It's just it's so cool. And then we went on this ride. We went on this one first. Yeah. How do they cover things up? I think they often don't they glue the big Legos together And then add a coat of like UV protective and rain protective stuff. And then we go. I wonder if you could see us at all. Oh, you could. It was kind of a lame ride, not gonna lie. I was kind of like, oh, whatever. I mean, you can see my heart rate. It's like the same as it was resting. I mean, it's for kids. It's for kids. It's not for adults, so. Yeah, my heart rate was still connected. It was higher getting off the ride, standing up and walking again. We went on this laser ride, which was alright. And we could have span around, I didn't know that. We went on the laser shooting ride. And obviously, Chris was like, oh, Pirate Land, that's shit. I don't want to go Pirate Land, but then obviously Chris had the most fun of the entire trip.
That's a greasy boy. Look at him going, look at that form. This one doesn't squirt as much.
And then, I mean, there's just a clip of it, let's...
This kid doesn't know what's about to hit him. Chris is just bullying kids. He's just... This
is when the kid was begging him to stop.
Look at him, he's about to... No! He's saying truce! Oh no, he's holding up a sword, Chris! Chris!
The kid's literally like, why are you getting me? He's like, stop, stop,
He's trying to wave a sword!
Chris is loving it.
You best start believing in ghost stories. You're in one.
I've never seen him so happy.
He's just bullying little kids.
Unbelievable.
He was just, yeah, literally just bullying little kids. It was just like I've never seen him so happy. And we went through all the stuff, got a coffee, and then my camera died. My battery ran out of battery, actually, that's what it was. Because we were in Legoland for so long. And it died, like, right as we got on this ride, which is so unfortunate timing. Then it was like, alright, shit, what do we do? I was like, oh, Paul, can I quickly jack into your camera? We did that. The mic's not as good, but it looked really good.
He'll be out this window in a second. Okay.
You can see all the little fishies. I'm sure Mouse was like, whoa, fish. It was really cool. They're like sharks in there, look at that. They're like Poseidon, I think. And then we'd like get out of the ride really quickly, and I didn't have everything ready to get off. So we just effed until we got out. And then Paul followed us around. The camera, and then we got stuff from Mouse.
But there's maybe...
And then we went back to the cycle, and the rest of the cycle was really boring. It was really shit. But Legoland was really fun. We finished just as it got dark at Shinanjo Station. And this is where, like, we had to... Like, the only real, like, logistical mess up. Ah! Oh, crap. Did the ad already play? Oh, ad's already in progress. Shit. Fuck. I wanted to get a coffee. I'm gonna quickly run and get a coffee. I'll be real quick. No! my third and final coffee of the day. Sorry about that. All right. Yo, P, what's up? So, the only real logistical problem we had, and it was quite a big one actually, is that last day we really wanted Pete to... Did water just drop from my AC unit? The only logistical problem we had, right, is that this was the original... I think this is okay to show. I think this is okay to show. I think so. I'll just show you. I'll just take a picture just in case. How you doing, Pete? Let me add an image. Image 2, sure. This is the original like route, right? So we'd booked hotels in all of the, if you look at the left column, sorry, the right column too. We had a hotel in each one of these places, right? We, from day 10 onwards, which is this day, we did not finish in any of these places except for Tokyo Tower. And we also realized that he probably can't cycle 95k. I mean, he could probably do it, but I think we might have to write an obituary for him. Yes, I can. You can now, Pete. You can now. And we also realized that would also include hills, pretty big hills. So what we started doing was every day we started cycling an extra 5 kilometers or 10 kilometers to take off from this last day, because we also needed to get to Tokyo Tower before it got dark. We had to get to Tokyo Tower by like 5. That was like the latest we could get there. So we had to make the 95k at the end, not 95k. So that meant distributing it across like day 10 to 13. The problem is that we had booked hotels in all of these places, and all of them were like non-refundable. So every day as we went on, and at the start of the Cyclethon, we would finish stream and it'd be like a 2-minute drive to the hotel. But by the end of it, it was like a 40-minute drive from where we were finishing, which just adds a lot of time, right? It makes everyone has to wake up early. Everyone gets less time to themselves. Everyone's got to work longer hours, which was not ideal. Because we, you know, it's kind of hard to thoroughly plan. And one of the mistakes we made was that we were ending at stations. We didn't need to. So I think ultimately, like if I show, I wonder if I can show some of the timeline without doxing myself. So that was a big like fuck up. Let me go April, and then let's say like day 10. Maybe I can show you an example of like what it was supposed to look like. Yeah, okay. Okay, this works, right? Yeah, okay. So like, for example, day 10, right? This is what it looks like. I'm gonna show you guys on the screen. I think it's fine to show this part. Yeah, okay. I'm just making sure that no stuff gets leaked that shouldn't get leaked. Basically just my addresses. It's fun stopping at landmarks. Yeah, we wanted to stop at landmarks is fun, but then it just didn't make sense. So like, this is... You see, we went to McDonald's that night. You can see that that's where we cycled. And you see where the hotel is? The Comfort Hotel Carrier, right? That's where we were supposed to cycle to. Instead, we cycled further on, and went to Shinanjo, right? So that was where we ended up going. Which meant that we had to drive all the way back to the hotel. Which, you know, on day 1, it's not that bad. But basically, each day we did more distance, allowed us to go further. And so the day after that, it was the same deal. Let me find day 11, for example. Let me show you what it looked like. It just kept getting... Day 11 was like an actual example of like where we just didn't think it through. Right? So like... Let me do this one. Save. Downloads. Yeah, okay. This is day 11. So we finished at the park, right, which you can see. And we booked our hotel, which is the Comfort Hotel in Hamamatsu, which never ever go to that one ever again. Don't ever go to the Comfort Inn. The Comfort. It was not comfortable. So, for some reason, we were going to cycle all the way into Hamamatsu just to cycle all the way out again. When Ian realized, like, near the end, he was like, why are we cycling into the city when we can just cycle along it? Because that's what we're going to do anyway. So we ended up finishing in Ozara Park, which made way more sense because we didn't need to go into Hamamatsu. So, but then you can see how far we had to drive, like, that day. That was like a 35-minute drive into Hamamatsu, which made no sense. But originally we were going to stop there. So we saved a lot of time with that. And then, like, for example, like, let's have like a day 12. Day 12. So day 12 you can actually, like, really see, like, we're starting to, like, really save, like, a lot of distance now. I can't even, like, properly show you. Because it's, like, so... I'm gonna save this one, and I'll show you guys again. Is it? No. Did I save it? Did I not save it? I just saved it right now. Did I save it to OneDrive? How can I just delete OneDrive from existence? Wait, what did I... Oh, I saved the wrong picture. God damn it. I don't want OneDrive. Why does it make me do it? Okay, let me go this way. Save this. I just want to show you guys. Save. Can you actually uninstall OneDrive? I want it gone so bad. Okay, so this day... Look how far we went. So we were supposed to stop in where the hotel was, basically. At the bottom there. The bottom left. And we cycled all the way to Okitsu Station. So we added like a 15k extra cycle. So that we could make the next day easier, to make the last day easier. But that meant, like, this is a 40-minute drive to the hotel, which just was not fun for anyone involved, right? Because you know, we couldn't refund the hotels. And when we tried to book new ones, we just couldn't. I think let me just quickly put this here and make sure there's nothing showing. And then, yeah, let me show this day. And then this was the monster day. I'll show you again. Okay, and then this is the last day I'll show. But basically, I'll just put it in Paint. I'll put it in Paint and I'll open it up so I can annotate and explain to you guys. Or I can just show you the snipping tool. That's obviously a lot better too, I think. Let's just do that. Let's just do the snipping tool. If I go main, and then I go window capture. Where's the snipping tool? Oh yeah. Right, here we go. So we were originally supposed to start in Shizuoka and cycle all the way to Gotemba, right? And that was going to be a tough day. But to make the next day really easy, there's a big hill here. We were like, let's go to Matsuda. And then I thought, you know what? Fuck it. Why don't we try and go to Hadano? So we did that. So in the end, what we ended up doing was, because we got this extra 15k here, it made going from Okitsu to Hadano 95k or something, which is quite a long time. But obviously, you know, there's this giant mountain in the way here. So we ended up going all the way to Hadano. Problem was that the hotels were booked here in Gotemba, and this is like a 1-hour drive that the crew had to do. I managed to find, there's literally no hotels in Matsuda. There was one hotel that was a super old, that had like 2 rooms left available only in Hadano. And so I booked it so that at least, you know, because me and Chris have been cycling all day, at least that me and Chris could sleep here, and we didn't have to do like the 40-minute drive. So we managed to do that. We did have a 3rd room, but it was smoking and it was so bad that it was like unbearable to be in. So we then end up basically just not having the 3rd room. And this was day 13. But so you can see like how, as we kind of went on, the distance between where we were supposed to stop and where we actually stopped got really big. Like this is like 30 kilometers. That just means that we got to shave that off the last day to make sure that we got to Tokyo Tower in time. So if we were to do this again, I definitely would be a lot more considerate of the optimal route. Had 3, but I got the smoker's room. Yeah, that was really unfortunate. They had 3 rooms and one of them was smoking. And Pete ended up made the wise choice not to sleep in the smoking room because it's just unbearable. Yeah, I don't know why. Japan, they have smoking rooms. Not good. So yeah, we ended up doing that. And then, anyway, so that's kind of like why... Oh, that's the roots. Okay, not that one. Reddit, there we go. That's the roots, the PDF. The one I showed you guys earlier. So yeah, and day 10 we finished here really late. It was really shit. The only food we had was McDonald's afterwards, which did not make me feel good. But Legoland was so fun, so it was worth it. This is the day when Godfoot donated and we got MC Beef Bowl. I got a flat tire again, I think. Was this a flat tire again? No, it wasn't, but I felt my tire wasn't pumped. This was a tough day. I had low energy this day. I don't remember what happened this day. We went to the weird Italian restaurant. Also, let me... Heck? What the heck? We had a proper big Italian meal. It was good shit. Oh, this is the clip where, it looked like Chris was jacking himself off. I love this video. This video was so funny. Oh, where is it? I gotta find this. This is so funny. Where is it? It was such a funny clip. Felt like Chris was like wanking. Oh, where was it? What the fuck is it? Oh man, they sent it? Oh, what is it? It was like a really funny clip where Chris looked like he was jacking off. Oh, Paul's DMing me. Thank you, Paul. Paul's got it saved. Look at this.
Got it.
The single best clip of the day.
Got it.
He was like...
It's so funny. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Broad stroke, someone says. Oh my god, it was so fucking funny. And then Chris was like, where did the day go? I was like, well, Chris, it took us 15 minutes to bloody drive here and 15 minutes to get back. So we lost 30 minutes. And we had like a giant hill right after lunch, I think. I mean, it wasn't fun. I remember this was... Yeah, I remember it was a really nice cycle. Like route, but I just don't remember much of this day. I just remember being really low energy.
I had down and made YouTube videos.
I was starting to get really tired, I think. The Orange Town? Oh yeah, Orange Town. And that giant hill right at the end.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that giant hill was fucked. Mudan sniped this day? Oh my god, was that this day? No, it was next day, wasn't it? It was next day. And obviously at this point we're at 577, which is crazy. Day 12.
Welcome.
Dude, I have such bad bruises from the swing. But at least we got a great clip.
There's just something about...
And you go, we're too wide.
Ow! Fuck. Oh god, it hurts so much.
Yeah, my thighs are black where I sat down from bruises.
Jesus.
Whoa!
He's dead.
It's fun. Day 12. That was day 11. Was that hill? That's how small that hill was. Don't worry about day 13. Don't worry about that. The hills are pretty bad this day. Day 12 wasn't too bad. Look how ridiculous that hill is. Oh my lord. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. The tea fields are so beautiful. I remember this was a really beautiful cycle, but I remember I just had no energy this day. I was so dead. And then Pete got on the bike for a little bit, which is great.
Let's hope.
Baxter Stockman.
He did his best. And then, oh, this is where Pete nearly died. Actually, I want to see the POV of when the kid nearly hits him. Actually, I want to see, when he nearly hits Pete. What if he's, that's got to be a clip, right? Oh, it's literally the top clip. Oh my god, 20,000. I never got to see this. Paul's damn drone, distracting the youths. Oh no, this is so anxious.
See what's in, see what's in, see what's in!
Oh shit! Holy shit, that's so close. That kid nearly got a new awakening.
See what's in, see what's in, see what's in! Jesus Christ! That kid almost hit.
I've never heard Pete earnestly say Jesus Christ like that. That was actually just a real Jesus Christ.
That kid almost hit me, Chris. That in. See what's in. Jesus Christ.
That's the one time I've ever heard Pete say Jesus Christ like that. I've never heard you exclaim like furious at someone. I was cool under pressure. I would be pissed, man. I'd be so annoyed for a second. I'd be like, what the fuck, man?
That kid almost hit me, Chris.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Holy shit. That's crazy. Paul might have brain damage. That's another clip. What?
It reminds me of last night.
Paul hit his head.
I was at, we passed a Harley Davidson shop. And I said, well, this would be a lot easier if I could just use one of those instead of the bike. And we kind of said, he said, well, you know, you would look quite cool on a Harley. And about 11 seconds later, after our laughter died down, he goes, oh, Pete, yeah, it was a Harley Davidson shop right there. You'd look quite good on a Harley. Yes,
and I didn't say anything. I was willing to let it just like,
yeah.
Paul, Pete, pulled out. Well, no, the thing is, Paul, he's back there.
I understand.
He's got headphones in. He can't hear us.
I know.
But it is funny when we're talking about he might have brain damage and he repeats the exact same thing that we just said.
Yeah, Paul was locked in every day. Paul was locked in. He was listening to the stream. I'd get live feedback whenever I said anything. I'd get a text from Paul in the group and I'd see it. Oh my god. And then we had the Chinese restaurant. They had ramen and gyoza. It was okay. I mean, after going to that one in Nagoya, it's just so hard to top that. And then we cycled a bunch, and then I think, yeah, oh yeah, Mudan popped up this day. Then we had that really dicey tunnel that we most certainly should not have gone on that side. Oh my god, I remember this tunnel. It was probably the second most dangerous part of the Cyclethon. Maybe the most dangerous. Definitely up there. Where was it? Definitely... Oh my, look at this. Oh my god. We definitely should have just walked over. VIP pool? Yeah, we do need a VIP pool. Mods, can you VIP pool? Monka. It would have been bad if they didn't have those reflective things, but I guess we were supposed to go on the other side. And I do think it just would have been safer if we just went on the road. Than doing this. Because if we fall here, all the things are going, all the traffic's going full. I mean, look at that. If we, you know, if you trip and fall. Only I can VIP people. Alright, wait, Paul, what's your Twitch name? VIP. What's Paul's username? Is it just cameraman Paul? Okay. Unable to add VIP. Alright. Did I just type it in wrong? You've already added cameraman Paul as a VIP to this channel. Oh. Well, there we go. Yeah, I feel like because the traffic was going full speed because we were on here, if we fall over, it's just so dangerous. And it would have been so easy to trip and hit something. Oh, yeah, look. Oh, look. That's the $500 animation thing. Maxwell just gave $500. I didn't see that one. I was rightfully so shitting it. Hell yeah. There's a limit on number of VIPs you can give. I don't think I'm at the limit, though. I think we should have just gone on the road here. Honestly, it just would have been safer. And obviously, yeah, Mudan showed up, which is a great little surprise. I knew Mudan was going to show up at some point. I just didn't know when. And he had just the sickest ride.
I didn't know that was Mudan, but that
More dangerous.
we live.
That was very wholesome. Oh, well, I see that time. Did you see it?
And so I was genuinely
On
surprised.
the wrong side.
What's the footage?
Oh, what are you doing here? What are you doing
I haven't
here?
uploaded anything in 2 weeks.
I know.
Yeah, I do need to. The reason why I'm not doing a long stream today is because I gotta send Mudan a bunch of stuff. I gotta record voiceover for like 5 videos. He wanted the footage. So he needs it. He literally messaged me yesterday being like, hey man, no rush, but like kind of a rush. Can you do the voiceover for me? You get it done. So yeah, I need this work. Yeah. And then we finished it up and I felt really bad this day. I just was like, damn, I'm so like, I don't know. I was beating myself up this day because I felt like I didn't do a good job, and I should never say that on stream. I hate saying, I shouldn't have said on stream that I was doing a bad job. I feel like that sets a bad precedent. But I kept saying that I was, and I was just I don't know, I was really struggling. That day I remember I just really felt down. I was really annoyed about a bunch of stuff. Shows the clip where Pete got you good. Wait, when was that? We had the 15K dono clip today that
So yes, Godfoot.
$15,000.
which is great.
Oh! We're gonna keep that as
I already did one.
I got a God clip.
Country?
The RV video
Oh
is finally
my-
gonna come out.
What?
The 2.5 hour special of the
You
RV.
contained that much awesomeness in 2.5 hours?
Isn't that so long?
3 hours almost.
That's right.
It's 3 hours, highly
It's just,
edited.
but it's all that's just this stuff right here. That's right.
Oh, fuck you! You did not just get me. How long have you been waiting? How long have you been?
I've been waiting for 7 months.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Oh my lord. I don't even think did I get him? I don't even remember getting him. Wait, when is the RV video going up? Actually, let me check on the channel, see if it's there. Let me see if it's there. RV Trip 2 cannot be monetized due to one or more copyright claims. What? Oh, because Paul sang crazy. Well, rip. Oh, I think they've uploading a bunch of drafts to try and get rid of it. It's 2 hours and 52 minutes. No. Paul sang it too good, so... Fuck. God damn it, Paul. Why do you sing so good? I'll have to sort that out. And... yeah, so that day was kind of... not a whole lot happened other than, I mean, you can see day 12, it was kind of a chill day. And yeah, obviously day 13 is this. Day 13 is just this. I don't know what the numbers mean. I know 1 is like steepness, but like 3, 2, oh, of the day. Steep hills of the day, if there was any steep hills. Wait, no, this is 2. There's 2 here, and there's 2 here. I don't know what these numbers mean. I've been trying to figure out what the hell these numbers mean. Is it like equal? To 20, 21, to 21, 32. What does that mean? Category of climb, like difficulty. Oh. Oh, how hard the climb is. Is this like a thing? I don't see this. Oh, it's Strava numbers. Oh. What is it? What? I've never seen this. Strava cycling climb difficulty. Climb categorization. Oh. Segment could be categorized as Strava and the length of the climb multiple. A grade. Climb is greater than 8,000. Please be aware that some segments may be categorized by climbs but not marked as such. Cat 4, 8,000. Cat 3, Cat 2, Cat 1. What the heck? Horse category. What the heck? Didn't know this. How hard is a Cat 1 climb? Alright, here we go. Cat, based on difficulty. Climbs the first category are certainly not to be underestimated. For example, nothing less than the famous Col de Lazard is a Category 1 climb. The greatest disappointment of some cycling tourists. Climbs with 600 point difficulty will be in this category. Alright. Fair enough. But yeah, I mean, it was fucking tough. Well, I'm sad that it wasn't higher than 1. That would have been cool to have like a crazy one. Essaying. Basically, it's a very steep hill. And it's also super... This is also the longest day. It was the longest day with the craziest hill. Day 13. But day 13 was great. I think we had a great energy. A lot of stuff started breaking towards the end. But yeah, I mean, look at this. It really never ended. It just did not end. The downhill was super fun though. And it was really nice being able to just like get all of this. Because like this is the best case scenario, right? You go up this much and then you get down kind of like a little more gradual, basically. Like you get like look at that. That's that much distance for that much like distance. And it was, yeah, it was fucked. We were cooking. I mean, it was pretty much started after this break. Actually, there was hills up to this break too. I remember it was not easy.
No, they've made...
We cycled, and then we met up with them. And then we just kind of went in the middle of nowhere. And the signal started cutting out, which I was expecting. But then we kind of got lucky, and it kind of came back a little bit. But it kept coming and going as we were trying to get up this place.
Should we get going? Should we start walking it?
Which I was really impressed by, because we were literally in the middle of nowhere. At this point, we were very, 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 like, not near anything. But the entire, like, 1 hour and, like, 20 minutes was all hills. Like, actually, up until, like, this point. So it was, like, 2.5 hours of just hill.
What?
And, like, through cool-ass areas like this. And, like, let me show you what our options were. I tried to explain this on, during the stream, but I don't think it fully came across. We go on incognito so it doesn't track any of my map information.
Leisurely. Do you want to go to Center Parks?
Junxeno Station.
My watch came off. No idea, man.
What was it? Junxeno Station.
I can hear them playing golf on the other side.
Oh. Yeah, here. Junxeno to Adano Station.
UK forest.
Okay. Yeah, here we go. Cycle. Okay. Ninja Bez. Yeah, it was just horrible. It was just not fun. This is not a fun hill. But it was kind of fun to do it. Let me show you the... Why doesn't this... Oh, because it's incognito. Right, okay. Well, that's... Let me show you guys. Is this one? I think this is it. This is what Google like said we should do. So you can still see that like I'm in the way of it. I'm in the way of it. You still see like that route is 700 and 800, so it's still like a beast of a climb. But I think we ended up deciding that it would take less time, I think, to go this way. No, wait, why does it think that... Oh, we went this way. The fuck? It doesn't even present the option anymore. Yeah, we did this way. Which you can see is definitely more. 400 meter more of climbing. And we got to go through this route and go through like kind of the less signal area. But it's 93 kilometers compared to... so it's 93 kilometers compared to 106. I think actually we said more though. Definitely said more than that. That's an extra 13 kilometers. Which is that's a long amount to do. So it was definitely more than that. At least I thought it was. I was wondering why you went through the forest. Well, because we kind of deemed that this was going to be tough anyway. Like it's 400 meters extra. And you save 13 kilometers. But I think actually when we looked there, it was definitely different. It was definitely 113 when we got options. It was definitely different. But we still would have had to done a monster climb anyway of 700 meters. So I just kind of thought, fuck it, let's just go for the big one and we get more downhill and less distance. And also I think it was cooler. I think the route that we saw was, the stuff we got to see was a lot cooler. Although the signal obviously cut out at some points. But I still think it was the right decision. I mean, being along the road for this long would have been so boring. And it wouldn't have been fun. So I think it was the right call in the end. So I'm glad. Let's put this back. Or is it Alt V? Is it Alt V? V? No. I don't fucking... Why does it... Oh. What the fuck is this? What? Okay, there we go. Stop showing this image. Now you can see you biked a Cat 1. I guess I can. Yeah, I mean, look at... It's ridiculous. So on the Cyclethon 2, we had some big hills, but none of them were Cat 1. That was like the monster hill on Cyclethon 2. Which when you look at it compared to Cyclethon 1, when we did some big hills, it felt like... I guess we didn't. We didn't even have... We only had one Cat 3. We literally... Like, Cyclethon 1 was so much easier in comparison. But I guess we were a lot more new to cycling back then. So... Yeah. And Cyclethon 2 just had way more hills in general. But like these annoying hills really, like, they really wear you out. Because you're constantly having to use energy to get up that hill. And it's better to have like one big one, I think. I'd rather have one big one than all these little annoying ones down here. Any day of the week. Cyclone 2 was just fucked. There's so many hills like that. They weren't like as crazy as this one, but you can see how like it wasn't that bad until we kind of got near this part, and it was like, oh my god. Yeah, that Nara, the day after Nara was so bad. The Cat 2 and a Cat 4. Pete did a hill in the high skier. Yeah, I know. I try to tell him not to. Just look at that. It's just so ridiculous in comparison. Look at that. Those two hills are just... It's fucked. It's so fucked. Ridiculous. But we managed to do it. And there's some fun moments in this day too. We had, there's one really funny clip. It was like, whoa, look at the Sakura, and then it cut out. It was really funny. I can't remember where it was. Oh god, it was quite... Where was it? Where was it? Oh, yeah.
I see a road though, a main road.
The pet
promising.
cemetery had like 1 million cherry blossoms.
It's really beautiful. Whoa! Whoa! Look at all that Sakura!
And then the stream dies. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, look at all those sakura, huh? Of course, we can forget the day before. No. Oh no, this is this day too.
Oh my god.
He did the sex the whole tunnel. Oh my god.
What a Chad.
Shot in the whole tunnel. And then, like, it was going well. We had lunch in the back of a car because there was literally no restaurants. And I thought it was quite fun. We did the little auction that was great. Then we did a really fast 30 kilometers downhill. It was just all downhill. Then we were along that sketchy road.
Another big fucking tunnel. You're kidding me, man.
And then I remember there was, like... we all need a friend like Pete. What is this clip? Oh yeah, when Pete was celebrating. Yeah, that was so funny.
Yeah, we can't be loud, but internally I'm freaking out.
we hit 700,000. The downhill part begins.
Downhill, baby!
Oh, we went pretty fast. I remember my Google was like, I was just about doing the speed limit, I think.
Oh shit, a 10 degree. Holden.
I definitely speed up.
I know this.
And none of them are like.
Oh yeah, we're going fast. Oh yeah, we're just about going the speed limit. It's weird how it looks fast and also not fast at the same time. And there were so many bumps in this road too.
Yay.
If you'd fall, it would have hurt. We just don't fall. We just don't fall.
Oh my god, it's magical.
Oh my lord.
Yes!
We did like gas for the... I was holding on to the handles near the brakes so hard. That's so cool, you can see my shadow at times. I had to avoid all those giant potholes. I tried to. Look how bad some of this road is.
Oh my god.
It's cool watching the map move.
We did it.
One big stone away from pain. True. But my vision's obviously a lot... the camera obviously doesn't really reflect what I see. Because I can obviously see the road a lot clearer and easier than you guys can. Eyes, am I right, guys? We had the lunch and I had the most disgusting yakitori. I mean, this really, like... This looked like Wales. This really looked like Wales, this part. I remember this so much.
Thank you.
I remember it like it was 3 days ago.
Okay.
This looks so much like Wales. I can't really like describe it.
Wales, it looks like this.
I said that. Okay, thanks, Connor.
Very nice.
Thanks. Okay, thanks for telling. Okay. I know I said that. I know I said that live, but okay. Where are the sheep? We have this like really cool road in Wales that like if you ever go to north to south, you can drive through the mountains, and it's really really beautiful and stunning. And it looks like this the entire way, but a bit nicer, I'd say. Have you seen GeoWizard's Straight Line in Wales? Yeah, it's crazy. We don't have the balls to trespass on everyone's property like he does.
Through your streams these past.
I don't know what it said, yes.
Beaters! And then I think around here apparently is where I went on the nail, Chris seems to think. Because we were about to... Oh no, it's right before.
Yeah, but you know, in all...
You have to concentrate there.
Yeah, this road was so sketchy. Because it was just so many cars.
My God.
Yeah, and Chris said there was a bunch of nails on the road somewhere. And I guess that's where I punctured my tire.
Oh, man. One big hill left today, but... Nothing compared to...
Maybe he'll show me.
Already done. I think we made the correct choice going to
From Switzerland.
with $500.
This is right when we left the parking lot. Okay.
When you were you nervous? Okay.
Worried I might.
I don't remember seeing it.
All right, let's go. Hey, we'll get it done. Boys, 16K. I think there's going to be a hill right away, but hey, we'll get it done.
100th plasma donation and
Chad!
cycling over 100 records. Everyone has come for a good cause, and proud to be part of this community.
I have no idea what it was. But Chris said there was just a bunch of nails somewhere, and I have no idea where.
Certainly makes it more fun when you can go this fast, doesn't it? Whoa, cunt!
And then I think I jinxed it. I think someone timestamped it at one point. Oh, yeah.
Number 10 places you'd hate to get a flat tire.
Of course, yeah, I jinxed it. Because I did end up getting a flat tire. As Paul took a picture of as they went to fix it. Where was it? I think I posted the tweet of it. The tweet of the tire. Yeah. Yeah, that was what went in my tire. And punctured it. Just enough, though, that I was able to cycle up some pretty gnarly hills. So that thing went right in my tire and popped it. Not a nail. Looks like a staple. Looks like a staple. It got the tube in the inside, so just about. So we didn't replace the tire, we just replaced the tube on the inside. And then obviously we got lost. Oh, this is the scary part. This is so scary. And we were trying to figure out what to do. And we were also hitting milestones while doing it, so I'm like, oh god. This scared us too. Yeah, it was very scary. I was like, I don't know what to do. Because Google Maps, for some reason, taken us down here. And it was okay to cycle all the way to here up until this point. And then it was just weird. It was just a very scary place to be. And then we got here. And then we were waiting for the van. I think Chris was getting worried and impatient. And I was like, we should wait. We should wait for the van. Just wait for the van. We got in the van eventually. Very quickly. And managed to get it. So it was alright in the end. And then we, of course, immediately got sent up a weird-ass route, which is great. Like, in the middle of the fucking... Like, look... On Google Maps, I remember, it didn't even recognize this as a road. But there was nowhere else to go, and I was just kind of hoping it was the right way, and really praying that we didn't go up the wrong way. Maybe the map zooms in and shows us. Okay, zooming out. Yeah, like, look, there's literally no road. Look on the map there. It's not a road. And it seemed to think that there was something else. And I remember when I looked at that, when I zoomed in on my map on my phone, it didn't say this existed. It definitely wasn't private property though, because there was no... It was definitely a public road, but it just wasn't marked for some reason. And luckily it did join back up. As you can see, we kind of joined back up with the road. Like, this road here was on Google, but not this part. And I think when it zooms back in, we should see that we're joining back up with the road.
This looks...
Yeah, and then we finally got on a road. And then it was more hills, and more hills, and more hills. And then, of course, I finally... I did realize that my tire was... It was very hard to cycle on. I definitely, throughout the 2 weeks, I could tell... Because I've been cycling enough now where I could tell that my tire wasn't at the pressure that I wanted it to be. Even when it went down to, like, 65, which is still within the rated tire, I could tell when it was at 65. Which is weird, because I've never had that before. And then, of course, got up this hill.
Let's donate, guys.
And then, yeah, I realized I had a puncture. Wait to wait. And you can see how dark it gets, how fast. Then we got the other bike. And it just went pitch black, like, instantly. Look at that. It went from, like... This is like a 10-minute window where it went from, like, you can see stuff, to pitch black.
Because, like, the tires are great, and just like you just go on the wrong thing, right? See my thing.
And I couldn't see chat, so I had no idea we were about to hit 700,000. I couldn't celebrate. Because I couldn't put my phone on the bike.
No, it's alright. All good, mouse. All good, boss.
But we really wanted to not cycle in the objective of every day was to not cycle in the dark. And the only reason I think that we were okay with doing it is because we basically got into the city or the town before it fully got dark. You see, like, we're still cycling into the town here.
Is so fast.
And we're finally about to get in the town. I think it's about roughly around...
I feel like the bonfire.
I mean, my camera's tilted down the entire time, right? And we just about got in the town in time. Which is great. And then we managed to make it. I don't know, which was a really weird station. Very weird place. We went to some nice restaurant though. It was pretty good. Yeah, and then that was the second to last day, which was a big day. When you remove the filter, it's dark. Alright, thanks. Thank you. Thank you, Mons. And then the final day, which was kind of like a victory lap. It was a 70-kilometer cycle. I think it ended up being because we chose the biking route. And Pete joined the entire time. Giga Chat. Originally, Pete was going to do this day and the day before, but I'm very glad we decided not to make Pete do the day before. And yeah, this day just kind of, you can see even the donations just started going like crazy. I mean, it was literally 2 days ago. It was just, yeah, it was insane. And the viewership was like ridiculous. Like, I can show you the, because I always get the emails after streams telling me the viewership, right? So, let me show you the stream graph of what the viewership of this day was. It was ridiculous. Now, we peaked at 60,000 viewers, which is insane. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, this is the last day. So, it, like, shot up immediately to 15,000, and then it just kept getting more and more, and people just got to get more and more hyped throughout the day. It was crazy. You know, last Cyclethon, we peaked at, like, 35 towards the end, and that was insane to me at the time. And so many raids, all those bumps of raiders who are very kind. It was ridiculous. And we peaked at, I think, Twitch sent me an email saying we peaked at, like, I think it was 60,000, just about. We were on front page on some territories and countries as well. We had a nice Royal Host lunch where I did not like the lobster dish. I should not have ordered that. And yeah, it was a tough day actually. I mean, the cycling was really easy, but the weather was really bad. I mean, sorry, it was good. It was just too hot. It was so hot. And I was definitely burning up a bit.
Less than 3 EU gang.
But we got really spoiled with all the cycle roads, and obviously you can even look, like, even in like this, like, I'll do 10 minutes. So we got 858, and 10 minutes later, it's at 863. It's just, and then like, let's do here, 5 hours in, we're at 896, and 10 minutes later, we're at 909. It's like, people just went crazy. Like, the donations came in like so fast, and I just didn't expect, we'd hit 1 million. Like, I think all of us were hoping for like 800 to 900. I think none of us thought that it was going to be 1 million, and no one thought that. People just went crazy, and I have a few theories as to why. And there was massive donations that came in this day, like from various people. But you know, most of that was people chipping in 10, 25, and they were coming in constantly. People were just everyone was just giving 10, 25s and throwing it in. And you know, that's what these events are built on. And it, you know, we didn't have some grand sponsor. We didn't have some extremely rich people that carried the donations. It was literally just everyone who came together and decided to throw in what they had, which was, you know, amazing. And like, that's, yeah, it's just ridiculous. Like, it's like, it's, yeah, I mean, it warms my heart, man. It really does. because the last day, you know, we had like M, who gave 5,000, and Dino, who gave 5,555, didn't say anything. Anonymous gave $5,555, didn't say anything. Maya gave like $10,000 total. Bad Beagle gave $5,000 that day. Like, we had so many big donations, but like most of it was just people going and just giving so much like support and love our way, which is amazing. And I guess people just really wanted me to play Final Fantasy, is what I took from this. That's what I took away from this, is that people, yeah. And I mean, look at that. That's just insane. And then obviously, as we got to it, we changed to the other camera. And it was really unfortunate because, like, for some reason, the bag just died. Like, it worked, but all of Pete's speech was cut out. I think there's just too many phones, like, signal being used at the end, so it was really, like, struggling with the feed. And maybe I have a feeling that maybe one of the modems wasn't working and one of them might have unplugged, which didn't help. But obviously at the time I couldn't fix it. But the rest of it worked. It was just a little scuffed. And so that night, right after we finished, I told Paul, I was like, hey, can you send just the last 30 minutes, and I'll send it to the VOD guy and we'll get it up right away. It's so unfortunate because, like, I'll just show you the clip where Pete broke the stream with his amazing announcement. Oh, it was so annoying. I'm so sad that, like, chat didn't get to see this live. And also, when we hit 1 million, chat was like spamming in the chat, like channel points. I remember that. I couldn't read chat because people were just spamming channel point redeems. Couldn't read chat because people were just spamming. That's me. It doesn't help.
How do you know? How are you getting these numbers?
Am I able to? Does this have the live chat replay? It doesn't show it, but there was literally the chat was going crazy. Yeah, like that. People were doing this. People were doing what they're doing right now in chat. The VOD enjoyers can't see it. People were just spamming waste your points. Yeah, everyone was wasting their points. I couldn't read chat. Everyone was doing this, and I think it was like breaking my Twitch. Like now, like they're doing it now. it's just everyone was wasting their points as like a sign of like celebration. Look at this. This is so ridiculous. Like, my Twitch can barely keep up with this. Yeah, this is what I saw. Thank you for recreating it, chat. I can't read chat. Thank you for recreating it, chat. I appreciate it. Oh my god. Thank you, chat. Thank you. But yeah, I was getting nervous because my heart rate was on, right? As you can see, my heart rate the whole time. But I remember I was very conscious of that. I hopped the heart rate on because I obviously wasn't tired, but I was nervous, right? So you can see my heart rate going up.
Oh my god, that's
and then we could hear the cheers. We could hear the cheers. That was so... That's when I started getting nervous. I was like, oh my god.
I'll do it. Even? Oh, wow. That's a lot.
Oh my god.
We're going this way.
What the fuck?
Oh. That was crazy, man. Oh, we got ads? Shit. I'll hold, chat. Sorry. I should have, Pete forgetting his backpack was funny? Yeah, it was. All you gotta do, chat, is sub to avoid ads. It's so simple. Just pay money. Up to the clean feed. I think having chat's cool though, but yeah, we had the... So obviously because the feed got messed up and people were really sad they couldn't watch the speech, so we uploaded it right away in 4K so we could watch. But obviously you miss out on all the chat reaction. But it definitely looks so much better, right? Like, it looks crazy.
That's a lot of people. Hey guys!
And so many people here were waiting. It was so nerve-wracking. Because, like, if I need to go on stage and I know what I need to do, I don't mind. Like, I'm okay with it. But going on stage and not really knowing what to say or do And I felt bad because in my head I'm like, I have to like be entertaining. People turned up, but it's more of like a finish. But I guess people were. I think people were happy. But hearing the cheering in the background was crazy.
Oh my god. Are you alright? Are you okay with this? Alright, we're going this way.
And I wanted to make sure that Chris and Pete were with me.
What the fuck?
Pete kept staying behind. I was like, Pete, come with us. You're part of this, man. I don't think he did it intentionally.
Hi guys. How you doing?
That was also super nerve-wracking when they were shouting Connor. I was like... He was trying to be humble. I was like, don't be humble. He was like way back there. I'm like, no, you come with us, man. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. And I didn't really know any... Oh, this is funny when Chris did this. And I didn't really know anything. So I knew that we were going to have the big gate. I knew we were going to have the podium. That was all I knew. I didn't know about anything else. I knew we were going to have people. It was kind of really up to Geeks. Geeks kind of did most of this. And I didn't know how many people were going to show up. I really didn't know. So it was all just a shock to me as well. And Paul like got stuck on the... You see the ribbon there? Paul got stuck on it. And I was like, okay, well, I'll rip it for you, Paul. Yeah, you didn't want to cut it, but I was like, oh, don't worry about it. And Pete was hyping up the crowd. He did such a good job, bless him. He always does a great job.
Where you going, Pete?
And Pete was trying to let us have like the spotlight, but I was like, no, Pete, you're a part of this, man. Come up. And I know Pete was just trying to be... Pete was being humble.
Oh my god. What is this?
I think Pete was also trying to hand the camera off.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen!
It looks so much better in 4K, eh?
I would like to introduce to you two of the most amazing men I have ever met.
I was just trying not to tear up because it was such an emotional moment. I was just trying not to cry because if I cry, it's like, oh, I can't stop crying. I can't stop crying. So I was trying not to cry. And I think I'm interested to see what my heart rate is actually.
I talked to
everyone, Pete, Chris, the Van Gang, Geeks.
130. I was,
Paul, Ian. Okay, then. Very hard to make this happen, but it is my privilege and my honor to say thank you to all of you for being here. But let's be honest, we raised over $1 million in donations!
I didn't know that Emily was going to be there. I knew Kaho was going to be there because Kaho texted me, told me she was going to be there. But I didn't know Emily was going to be there, and I was super shocked.
And now it's time to hear from the two men who did
Do I
it.
still have the flowers? Yeah, I do.
One is very affable, the king of Kadage. He is Mr. Chris Brown.
Jaden Alfred. Yeah, they were just in the area. I was supposed to hang out with them, but it didn't work out this trip because of the cyclethon, and I really wanted to hang out with them, and I felt bad. And then I didn't know they were going to be there. And then they said hi to me when I came off stage. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? What are you guys doing here?
The other, usually they're side by side with the legendary Iron Mouse, but he's no small mouse himself. He's the king of all the apes. He's our monkey. He is the representative of Virginia.
I didn't know Rob was going to be there too, which is great to see Rob there.
Mr. CDawgVA.
I got a mic. Well, yeah, I mean, it's hard to top Pete. I mean,
True.
I'm not quite as energetic as Pete is. If you guys didn't know, we cycled for 14 days. And the biggest miracle is that Google Maps didn't send us into the ocean. And you obviously, to everyone, Pete, Chris,
and I wanted to, you know, I wanted to thank everyone. It's hard to remember when you're up somewhere, like the list of like people you want to thank, but you know, everyone, so many people help make these events happen, right? But it's so hard to like remember when you're up there. And obviously I wanted to talk about the Immune Deficiency Foundation. I wish I had a chance to talk about it more, but it was just tough trying to like find the right beats.
Indulge. I want to explain a bit about, you know, where all the money's going to go. And
I didn't indulge. I didn't talk about it.
It's 1 mil. We did get 1 mil, which is crazy because that's more than all the other cyclothons come.
I got sidetracked. I didn't talk about it a little bit.
Made real changes in the world, and I really hope, and I can't wait to see what changes the rest of this money makes. And all of you guys have shown that we have one of the best communities on Twitch. I think this is like, I don't know anyone else who's got a community that would show up like this for a crazy event where we just...
I'm just lost for words. Anybody got any energy jelly?
Chris had like no idea what to say. Bless him. Bless him. Chris was so nervous.
This has been crazy. This is bigger, like 1,200 kilometers, and some days I thought it was never going to end.
Such a team effort as well. Everyone, you know, I don't know if Felix or Gant or Blatsky, they're sad they're not here because they were a big part of it as well. And you know,
Paul Gant. Can we get a moment of silence for Gant?
The rain, Paul Gant.
But of course, thanks to Ian as well for always doing all the laundry.
Where are they? Ian and Paul.
There we are, and Paul obviously for getting the amazing shots, and the video will it won't take 1 year, right?
That's right, yeah. Next Cyclethon video will be out in a few weeks, right, Paul? Yeah.
And then...
Up here, come on, man.
And Pete was trying to be humble, but of course I wanted Pete to come up as well, because, you know, Pete had helped a bunch too, and was as much part of this as any of us.
Stop! Okay, continue. All right, let's be honest. I have the easiest job because I get to see these guys put in all the hard work, and my job, if anything, is to get my ass out of the van and try to make them earn a little bit more money. And I can tell you, from the bottom of my heart, this Cyclethon was the single greatest thing that I have ever been a part of in my entire life.
That's when I was like, the tears nearly like, I was like, oh, I'm gonna cry now when he said that.
Legitimately. It's true. And
I started wilding up there. I was like, don't cry.
I see these guys after the cameras go off. I talk to these people, not just Connor and Chris, but all the staff. How much work goes into this? And I'm filled with awe, and I'm filled with appreciation, and I'm humbled to be here. But let's just for this, I just want to hear it once. I'm never going to be back at the base of Tokyo Tower. Can we get one just really damn big round of applause for Mouse, Connor, and Chris? Let's go! These are my guys. They are amazing entertainers. And they're
it was cool
really,
being right under the tower. It was really cool.
Great people, and they're good friends. So thank you guys for bringing me and letting me be a part of it.
Pleasure. And your first time cycling too. And
you did so well. You did so well, man.
I thought it'd be harder.
I might have pushed your bike up the mountain a little bit.
Yeah, about 4 inches. That's fine.
7 feet. 7 feet. Legend. Absolute legend.
I also noticed that Emily, you have champagne there. What is that for, huh? What is that for? I mean, we gotta do the thing.
I didn't know when Emily was gonna do it. I was like, how long should I keep talking until they're gonna come up? And I was like, I'll just
wait. What is that?
And I saw Calho was there.
What is this?
I was so hyped seeing Calho.
Okay. Because I know you love how much you love senbei.
I do like senbei.
So yes, I didn't know that you were gonna wear the same thing. This is Connor's type.
How do we reserve the spot under the tower with absolute great difficulty? With so much difficulty.
From last year, and I got a special order senbei rice cracker in Japan. And
watch Mudan's vlog. I did see a bit of Mudan's vlog. Sorry for skipping through it.
So much.
My hands are getting warm.
I still have the senbei.
How do I get home? Do I have to cycle with this?
Over there.
Yeah, thank you guys.
And then I was like, all right, I gotta rate Mouse as well.
And hopefully this money can go and hopefully raise awareness. And guys, please don't forget to donate plasma if you can. Donate plasma, as Mouse would say a million times. So shout out to Mouse. Thank you. Thank you guys so much.
Oh, people are so nice. Bless them.
Just stand there. Just stand there.
You just stand there. Just stand there. It's terrifying. What's going to happen?
Oh, God.
I was like, what are they doing?
I've never done this before.
All the sweat and sunlight.
Pete absolutely drenched me. Pete absolutely destroyed me.
It's good alcohol.
Oh my god, he drank like the whole thing. Oh my god. I got absolutely fucking soaked. And then we took a picture with the crew, I think. And then I started wrapping up the stream, and it's awkward. So I think I rated Mouse.
Like, it's so hellish, and the fact.
Chat helps. You guys help. That's why.
Why did it end for you guys, actually? I'm curious.
Done.
What I have to say real quick. Sorry, this is really boring.
Okay. I ended it. How do we end it?
One last time, let's say bye together. Paul, you want to come to the stage? We'll say bye to everyone. All right, guys. You got to say bye to chat. All right, guys? Let's get down. All right.
Is that how he cut off? That's so funny.
Dune is a movie.
Right, well,
what? Okay, what?
thank you guys
Okay,
so
hold on.
much.
I don't want.
We'll leave you to enjoy
It is
the
a movie.
night.
Thank you.
I'm going to go and drink a lot now. Thank you. I can say my real thoughts about Chris.
Oh yeah, that's when it cut off.
Now I can say my real thoughts about Chris. Yeah, just thank you so much. So many of you came out all this way just for this moment, and I really, really appreciate it. And thank you. We have some of the best viewers ever. This is really awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
And then we went off.
Well,
I gave Chris a hug.
night.
You guys missed that. That's the tower. And then someone gave us a bod. I drank a little bit of it. It tasted bad.
Happens now. Where's Pete?
And then as I was going, I got like jump scared by Jaden and Alfred. I was like, what the heck? What the hell are you guys doing here?
Yeah, and then we saw this and we go,
All right, mate. How you doing?
And then Rob too. I was like, oh my god.
Killed it. Thanks for going, Rob. Oh, kill me.
I felt bad I didn't get a chance to talk to Rob more. I was like, oh my god, I'm like juggling everything. So many people came up to me as I was like trying to like retreat. I was like, what the hell's going on? The goats, yeah, that's so nice. I really appreciate they all came out. It was so nice. Oh, okay, why is that tunnels? Vegas tunnels. I don't need to watch that. And yeah, and then we all went out for the gang. We all went out for a little celebratory drink at the end. It was really nice. And yeah, then we had to clean up the van, which was not fun. But I got everything back in one piece. It was nice. I didn't have to pack my bag down for once. My bike down. Normally, after the cyclothons, I'd have to disassemble the bike and put it in like a bag, and it's so annoying. But it's kind of nice dropping it off at my house. And that was it. Yeah. What did all the people do after that? Well, we stuck around for like another, I don't know, chat. If anyone was there, like 30 minutes, chatting a little bit with some of the people there, talking. And then we ended up leaving, I think, at around 6 p.m. Was it? I think we stayed around for like 30 minutes. Yeah, about 30 minutes chatting to people. Then we went all got a celebration drink together. And then while I was still I was literally in a pub in my cycling gear with the guys, having a beer. Yeah. and then yeah. And then at like 8 p.m. I went home and I was really fucking tired and I slept. And then woke up again at like 6 because my body is so used to waking up at 6. And then, yeah, that was it, really. And then yesterday, I didn't do anything. I played TFT, ate gyoza, ate yakitori. It was great. It was awesome. It was awesome. It was like my perfect day. Did I weigh myself? I haven't weighed myself yet. I should. But obviously, like, the response from everyone online was so nice. Seeing everyone be so supportive, and everyone was like, oh my god, I'm so sad that it's over. Like, we had that definitely with Cyclethon too, but so much more with this one. Like, everyone was so sad that it was over. Which makes, makes me happy in a sense, because that really means I did a good job. That means I left an impact. And my when the cameras turned off, right, and I got in the car and we were driving, my first thought as a streamer was, how the fuck am I ever going to top this? Like, how do I top this? How do I do better than this? Like, I don't know how the hell do I ever do better than that? It was like the perfect cyclethon. Like, I think in a lot of ways, I mean, obviously there's a little differences we can make, but like as a journey, it was so impactful and so amazing. I'm like, how the fuck do I ever top this? How the heck do I? And of course, I want to do another cyclethon, but we need to figure out what that would look like first. And me and Chris are talking about what it would be. We don't know yet. We'd have to talk more and find some ideas. Maybe it would be shorter. Maybe it'd be the same length. But we need to find like something to do. So yeah. And next RV trip. I haven't even started thinking about another RV trip yet, but I want to do another one. So how the hell? But like the ending was so perfect to this one, and that was something that I felt like was kind of missing in the previous cyclethons, the really hype ending moment. And I felt like we got it so good this time. How the hell do we ever top that ending? How the hell do we top that ending? But we'll do an RV trip again. We'll do another one eventually. Equal mouse subathon. I mean, I kind of basically did like a mini subathon, right? If you have the thing, can you show it? It would be funny. Which thing? The scarf you gave me, you mean? The mod gave me one of my the exact same scarf that got robbed. I have it in my drawer in back near the entrance to my house. But I got my scarf back. The mods bought me the exact same scarf again. Thank you, mods. I appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know if it was Foxshade who got it to me again. Was it Foxshade or was it just the mods all got it together? I'm not sure. But I ended up getting it. And fans gave me a bunch of gifts. I got some really cool art. There's some of it here. Like a bunch of cool artwork. Some people who were at the event, which is great. It's like amazing, really cute artwork. I got sent me some Iron Mouse stuff too. That was really cute. Go down there. And then also got I don't know. I got Filipino food. Someone gave me a bunch of Filipino food. Shout out to the Filipino person who gave me a bunch of Filipino food. We got bingo. We got piatos, sour cream, and onion. We got knickknacks. We got Marty's crackling. Oh, there's some dry noodles in there too. We got Cheez-It. We got Naga Raya. So let's try all of them. Let's judge. Let's try knickknacks first. This one is inflated. My god. Gave me the baby side. Good. Alright, let's try the Filipino food. Let's judge. Oh, this one's good. A source of vitamin A and iron. This just looks like chocolate. Like a fish, okay. Pretty good? Yeah. That's pretty good. I give that B tier. Piatos. Let's try these ones. These are great. Alright. Oh! These are good. Oh, okay. No, these are S tier. These are really good. These are like British crisps. If you guys like these, you'd love British crisps. It's like this with more impact. Good. I'm gonna eat all those later. Okay. These ones don't look good. It's also super inflated. How do I... I'll just rip it. I can't rip it. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna bite it. Can I just rip it open? Oh my god. I'm a savage. Oh my god, why can't... Filipinos, what are you guys making the packages out of? What are you preparing for? Sword? Fuck me. Why can't I open this? Okay, there we go. These look like radioactive orange. They're kind of bland. B? Well, not bad, actually. Maybe a B. These are definitely better. Let me go back to this. S tier. Okay. What is... Marty's Crackling? Why is it not... Zoom... Enhance! Focus on this! You get the point. Okay. Let's try it. Fuck me. Oh my god. It's too inflated, I can't get a grip on it. Why is all the food in the Philippines inflated? God damn it. Oh my god. Alright. Whoa, these are not the color I expected them to look like. Okay, let's try. Oh, it's, like pork rinds, right? Not bad. I don't think I'd go for these. Pretty good. Actually, quite, maybe A. They're growing on me. They're growing on me. Those are tasty. Alright, bingo. Bingo, okay. I gotta... Let's try this Filipino food. Oh. Oh, they look like, Oreos. But different. Okay, let's try it. Let's see. We have better biscuits in the UK. They're pretty good. Do I have any other stuff? Oh, there's more. We got breadsticks. Cloud 9. Sounds good. And dried mango, which is great too. Alright. Let's try breadsticks. Alright, let's try this. Alright. Okay, okay, there's literally... Okay. That has like no flavor. They're like D tier? That's pretty bad. I don't like that one. Alright, let's try the dried mangoes. Alright. Dried mangoes. I mean, this just looks great. I mean, yeah, it's great. I would eat a lot of these. This is S tier easily. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is like everywhere in the Philippines. Is this like everywhere? Can you get this everywhere? Oh, this is S tier. Yes. Okay. That's good. That's good to know. Okay, Cloud 9. It's a little fucked up. Let's try it. Huh. Oh. That's okay. Maybe like a D or an F. It's kind of doesn't taste very good. I don't really like that one. I think F. I think F. Oh god. And then I got this one, which everyone seems to like in chat. Everyone was spamming. Let's try it. Oh my god. Goated? Goated. Okay, that's good then. Can I just fucking open you, please? Oh, help. Lord, give me strength. This packaging is like titanium. I need scissors. Hold on. I'm a big nut enjoyer. So, and we have the adobo. Oh, it's adobo flavored. Huh. Coated peanuts. All right, let's give a... That's pretty good. I think the problem is that I would eat a lot of these, like, unknowingly. There's a lot in this package, and I feel like... Serving size is 1/4 of a cup. What the fuck does that even mean? If these were in front of me, and I'm drinking a beer, I would eat all of them. It's pretty good. And chat, you said there's barbecue flavor? That's... pretty good. I'd say, A? A or S tier? Probably A. So overall, pretty good. But my favorite is definitely the mangoes and these boys. These are these remind me of the UK ones. These are great. I'm gonna eat all of these. So now I finally tried Filipino food. On camera. Alright, we've finally done it. We finally tried all the Filipino food. Well, snacks. I did get given these noodles, but this would take too much effort to cook them right now, so I'll just do it another time. Another one too. This one too. But I'll have to try it a different time. I like my favorite instant noodle brand I've ever had was Indomie. I think it's the Indonesian one, is it? I don't know if I'm wrong. But just based off the name. But this, I've never had this one, I'll try it. Indomie is my favorite one. The MSGs go so hard. But that's gonna be my stream for today, chat. I didn't want to go long, I got a lot of work to do. I actually went over what I meant to stream, but I hope you guys had fun. I don't know when I'm going to stream again this week. Actually, there'll be at least one more stream this week. But I just wanted to do a quick recap of all the awesome stuff we did this week. So thank you guys so much for joining. I'm going to do work. And I will now order more of these, because I need more of these in my life. And obviously there's Mouse is doing the D&D thing on the 22nd, I think, is it? Is it 22nd for Mouse? I remember what it is for Mouse. The Throne of Heresy. which Booby's going to be a part of, which I'm pumped to see that. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining today. I hope you had fun. Obviously, Cyclethon's over, but the memories we made will not be forgotten. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you, you guys tuning into everything that we do. And the Cyclethon was amazing. And I promise I'll try and do my best to keep doing cool events like this in between all the normal streams that we do. I really appreciate that, you know, you guys are all so supportive of what we do. And I'm very blessed to have a very good team. Yeah, I mean, I'm blown away. This Cyclethon's been a surreal experience for me. So thank you guys so much, genuinely. And thank you to everyone who came. And thank you to everyone who, just everything, just everything. Genuinely, thank you guys, thank you. And I hope you guys all have a great day. I don't know when I'll be back this week, but I will be back. So I'll see you guys when I am. I'll probably be around live the same time as I did today. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys soon. Take care, and have fun with Mouse. Have fun with Mouse. I'll see you guys soon, alright? Take care, guys. Bye!